Welcome back to another episode of No Jumper News. Today's Friday, June 27th. And Lush, who we got with us?
Man, this is a panel right here. I ain't even gonna lie. You feel me? We got the usual Friday All-Stars, of course. You feel me? Ralphie the Plug and Evil. You feel me? Holding it down for the Stinks, and a new addition to the Friday newscast. But No Jumper All-Stars. And apparently they got some podcast smoke for Uno. You feel me? We got Messiah of the LBC variety, and we got Viral Way.
Y'all know what's going on, man.
Beach
Mr.
finest.
Viral himself, aka the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. Viral Way or no way, no jumper connection. Y'all know what's going on. Gang in this. I'm gonna censor myself for the first couple minutes. But I ain't gonna mess up the stream, but it's finna get lit.
He said he ready to turn up.
Speaking of hate for my opinion,
Okay.
Ralphie, what's up, cuz?
Yeah, man.
Ralphie, what's up, cuz?
every time.
Hold on.
Nigga talking about, nigga ain't got no motion. Nigga ain't got the stink fans don't fuck with us, and that's crazy.
Wait, what happened?
Let's talk about
That
it.
was the craziest
look,
shit I
he
seen.
said-
No, I think Josh
Yeah,
got
run
the
that
clip.
clip, Josh.
Oh, this ain't even about me. Okay.
Believe it or not, Lush, this one's not about you.
I'm shocked.
Feel struggle and pain.
I listened to the Stink Team because nigga they was talking about money fly shit. It was taboo for LA. I'm like, damn, I thought LA niggas was gangbanging and pressing up
Facts.
on niggas like, hey, what's up, kid? Where you from, kid? Nigga, these niggas living fly.
Are you
Ben.
still listening to the Stink Team?
I still bop some Stink Team.
No, not old Stink Team with Draco. I mean just Stink Team.
Oh,
No.
they killed Draco.
Only
No,
Draco
I
the
know
Ruler.
because you keep saying Stink Team, but I'm
talking about
almost
Draco
for
the
sure you
Ruler.
talking about Draco.
Yeah.
Because Stink Team still exists.
I listen to OTM a little bit. I still listen to Ralphie. I mean, so
You
yeah.
ain't bumping none of that
You're not,
shit.
man. Come on, cuz you're not listening.
Ain't nobody
Because when niggas say Stink Team, they be saying Draco, and then
Right.
Stink Team be featured on
Nah,
it.
Draco
but they
for sure.
really be talking about Draco. Because I'm like Stink Team
But it was
still out here.
it was a lifestyle that came with it though for the people at home to see. Like people who ain't from California, we looking in like, damn, that's what they doing out there. These niggas.
Was that before or after
But what
Draco
was they
died?
doing? I'm confused. They only rapped about the like getting.
Man, they
Especially
sexy
Draco.
drink,
Slide,
they got good
yeah.
jewelry on.
Yeah, but not
They
slide.
orange.
Yeah.
They don't got on khakis and chucks.
Yeah.
Like niggas
But it's crazy because when the last time you really seen niggas out here with khakis and
Y'all
chucks?
gotta stop
Like,
watching
y'all gotta stop that
movies.
stick.
Y'all gotta stop watching movies.
Let's debunk all that.
Yeah, look, Let's came in with the bullshit on. And who's always at the top? Let's go come in with the bullshit on. Actually have substance. It's the rappers who actually.
Now tell me what I
craft
said
their
wrong.
bars.
Stop that clip, Josh, because I want to know what I said wrong.
I mean,
Where the hate coming from? Nah, let the man speak.
Well, when you say nobody's slapping the stink team, you can say I'm not slapping the stink team no more, but you can't say nobody's slapping the stink team. That's a bold statement.
One, I didn't say nobody slapping them.
you just
I
said.
said when niggas mention Stink Team, especially out of state, they for sure talking about Draco. I don't hear them saying, oh, you know, Catchy or whoever else rapping the Stink
That's
Team.
opinionated,
They
though.
not.
That's-
Tell me where they saying their names at.
My boy Cliff right here, Arkansas, right here is speaking highly of the stink team from Arkansas. That is thousands of miles away. Nowhere near the West Coast.
Correct. And when I asked him, I said, hey, the Stink Team is still out here. So which one of them you listening to? It's like, oh, you know, it's the lifestyle that come with it. He not naming nobody. He not naming no projects. He not naming no songs. Then I'm looking at the industry,
He
okay?
got there.
When Draco was out here, nigga, he getting alley-oops from Drake. He got Kendrick doing his style. He getting this rapper. Now I'm listening, okay, Draco gone. Stink Team still rapping.
Okay.
Who in the industry is reaching back
But Draco
to still do songs with Stink
Draco
Team?
didn't even reach the peak, but he was at a ceiling for LA. Now me, I never reached I was never at a certain point to be like, where did I go? I'm still pushing the same shit I'm pushing. I'm pushing the brand. Now, if you could say, like, if I was just one of those artists that reached the top, I got a plaque, 10 plaques and shit, and then I just fell off and never got a plaque again, then it'll be like, oh, Ralphie fell off. No, I'm still pushing the same brand, the same shit that I'm pushing right now.
No, you still pushing, but I'm saying, is the motion still the same
The
as
motion is-
as when Draco was here?
Every time Player Ways crash a car, go to jail, no jumper post, Stink Team artist goes and crashes his new bands.
Man, they post everybody who crashed. They posted this nigga Lush when he crashed
but
his
that's
car
an
coming to
unfair
the
question,
screen.
though, to be honest. Though.
How is it unfair?
That's a very unfair question.
How is it
Okay,
unfair?
Because obviously, first of all, you're talking about a group that has now 3 posthumous members, okay? You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they're still any momentum should be indicative of how powerful the movement is. And the fact that there's still a bunch of people, I don't know how much contemporary LA rap music you're really listening to, but Ralphie is 1000% a pivotal part of that conversation, you feel me, as our up and coming Stick Team affiliates and Stick Team adjacent artists. So to act like, just act like, okay, the fact that the three of the four most prominent members of the group are no longer with us in the physical, that right there.
What does that prove though? Because
this shit is still strong as hell.
What I'm saying is, what I'm looking at, the ones who are still here, I'm not really hearing their names the way I was hearing them when Draco was here. When Draco got on the song with him, then I was hearing their names more. Draco's gone now.
Let me stop
hear
you right there. That's cap because Draco don't got a song with the homies.
Oh, well then that's even worse then, because I thought he was on the song with them niggas.
So that just shows your lack of Stink Team, support. You know what I'm saying? If you was a Stink Team fan, then you would know that, because none of the homies got a song with Draco.
It's a couple songs, but everybody on it.
If they got a song, I'm on it. And I was in the studio.
So he don't got no song with Catchy? None of them?
Catchy?
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we're talking about the ones that are still here.
Yeah.
Like Young Bull and Good Finesse and shit like that.
There's fools that are incarcerated, and then the remaining, like the four original members that people knew of the Stink Team, 3 of them are no longer here.
I get that they're not here, but what I'm saying, when he was here, and the songs I seen of the members who was alive when they was alive, he did the songs with them.
I'm the only one.
Their names were bigger than when Draco was gone. Now that he's gone, I don't hear too much Stink Team in LA. I'm just keeping it G outside of throwback Draco.
For me,
I'm saying the new music.
Cap. The last show. Well, let's just say, like, after Draco died, you will have a record like Slime Me Up, Fight the Force, Baldhead Jason's, The Truth Hurts, Bruce Lee Kick, fucking
Diabolical.
Like, it's so many records that was like, okay, that was after. So what records were before?
I think y'all missing his point. He not saying you ain't got no movement or no motion, nobody ain't listening. He just saying
That's exactly what
he's saying the impact
that's
of the
not what I
movement
said.
was different out here than it is now. He's saying the support, the way the people was pushing behind y'all is not the same now that Draco's not here.
But of course, though, you got like he's no longer here to be. He can't. He's not.
I'm not debating the reason why, but a fact is still a fact. We can go down all the whys we want. It's like all money in.
But
Jay Stone still got fans.
Correct.
Pac-Man still got fans.
You said Jay Stone and him got more motion and fans than me.
You're trying to compare motion. What I'm saying,
I'm saying fans and motion and all that, because you said they still got fans.
Listen what I'm saying though. Hold on, let me land my plane. You gotta let me land my plane. You gotta let me land my plane because you personalize it. What I'm saying is the push for Jay Stone and the All Money Ends was greater when Nip was here because Nip was spearheading it. Now that Nip is gone and now the weight is on their shoulders, the motion ain't the same. Do they still got fans? Of course. They gained fans along the way, but at the level that it was when Nip was here is not the same. That's how I'm looking at the Stinks. It was here. Now that he's gone, it's not the same.
Comparable. Like, it's not.
But stop. See, you comparing yourself. It's not a comparison. I'm saying the motion in LA is not the same as when Draco was here.
Okay, but Viral, let me ask you a question. Did Nip have a major deal?
I don't care if he had a major deal.
What do you
mean?
That's an important thing to discuss.
That helps to push.
That's an important thing to discuss.
Yeah, we don't
in
have
this
deals. We do this shit.
Yeah,
what does that got to do with All Money In though?
What? Because he was
the. Let's just say
label resources
Nipsey was
were
the motion. Draco was the motion. Anything under that is the motion.
Correct.
But the motion is not the same when Draco's gone. Is what I'm saying.
Obviously, that's gonna hinder shit.
So then, what are we arguing? Because y'all literally proving my point. That's all I said was the motion ain't the same.
Your point was proven yet.
No.
How is it not proven?
Because
when I asked that nigga, who from the Stinks do you still listen to? He didn't name one name. He started naming the lifestyle. The fuck the lifestyle got to do with who you listen to?
There's still fools.
Name me a rapper. Name me a project. Name me a song. Name me some bars, nigga. I don't want to hear the lifestyle. Because what they're doing, they go off nostalgia of Draco. Because Draco was so great. It's like, I still want to support y'all. Because me supporting y'all is supporting Draco.
Nostalgia can't even be used in this context because it hasn't even been that long yet.
I don't give a fuck. Draco was a legend, nigga, period. He created a whole style that all these niggas
I listen to Draco
so that's nostalgia.
Look at it like this. I'm 10 years in, bro. I'm still doing this shit. Like, I'm 10 years in. This 10 years.
Okay, objectively speaking, you being here in itself, people would say, oh, Ralphie fell off. He podcasting now.
Nah, that's I mean,
when you rap, hold on. When you rap,
independent,
no,
bro.
Lush, fuck all that.
He's
when you,
independent.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
That just shows that you don't get the industry,
right or wrong,
bro.
Right or wrong. When rappers go to podcasting, it's usually on the tail end of their career, and people are looking at them like, okay, they're trying to transition.
If they're mainstream signed artists, yes.
No, fuck all that mainstream.
No,
if you
like-
rap, nigga, and you got a fan base, and you start potting, is that not negative on your rap career?
Look at Lil Yachty. He's still like, if Lil Yachty dropped next week, he going crazy, bro.
Lil
Like,
Yachty,
yes.
one of the
has a
biggest
podcast.
rappers in the fucking game,
And he's
has
a
a podcast.
podcaster.
right?
He's a podcaster.
Is his pod still going right now? I ain't seen no clips.
So if a rapper starts streaming, he fell off.
Yes, T-Pain is over with. He's streaming.
No.
T-Pain is over with. He's streaming.
This is a new world, bro. You have to be
You
able,
have to adapt
as an
into
artist,
the world.
you
If
have
you
to
don't,
get into
you're
it.
going to get left behind.
I'm not
100%.
listen. I'm not saying don't do that. Get all your chili everywhere you can. I'm not even against it. I'm saying in the eyes of the public, they're going to be looking at you like, damn, this nigga fell off. Why is he potting and not in the booth? Why is he potting and not on tour?
I mean, rapping and podding is they go together. I feel like nowadays, like
It's 2025.
It's 2025. It's not 2003, 2004 no more. Like the rappers can start the podcast, the rappers can start the twist, the rappers can do whatever they feel like because they got the fans.
But the
But
problem is
majority of
that's
those
watering
rappers-
the game down.
Like when we see Cameron, you see Fat
Those fools
Joe.
are like 50 something.
I know.
Ain't that what
but
I
this-
just
but this-
said?
That's,
Yeah,
that's,
but
that's the
Hear
point.
their music no more though.
Some people still
Says
listen.
who?
Jadakiss
You wouldn't listen
still
to
got
Kiss?
fire
You
music.
guys are making
No,
like
I would not put that on my.
You wouldn't
speakers.
listen to Jadakiss?
Bro,
Right
see,
now,
look, what
I'm
you
not
saying is,
listening
look,
to a new
you
Jadakiss
gonna listen
drop.
to Jadakiss right now. All right, that's like saying who won't listen to an old Ralphie song. Like who's not gonna listen to like
This nigga just
I'll
said he
listen-
won't listen to Kiss.
I
It's crazy.
listen to Kiss. I listen to Kiss.
But
How old
that's
are you?
gonna be the old
28.
Kiss.
You won't listen to Kiss?
I will.
I'm
Who your favorite rapper?
right now?
Yeah.
That's alive.
I don't care, dead or alive. Who's your favorite rapper?
Draco. And right now, who I listen to every day? J-Bo.
Okay, so you like different type of rap then.
But no, but that's actually like pretty consistent for California right now.
No, it's not. Niggas in
understand
Cali like
bars, I
artists.
understand music.
J-Bo's the most listened to artist.
Most listened to artist right now in California.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
100%.
Nah, I wouldn't
Matter
say
of
that.
fact, matter of
I
fact,
wouldn't say that.
Viral,
Hell
viral,
no, y'all
viral,
crazy as
viral.
fuck. Maybe
Viral,
J-Bo's
in,
the latest,
in your
100%.
circle,
viral. No,
he's
no.
not the
No,
latest.
Not in my circle.
He's the newest and the youngest.
Freshman.
You guys,
What does that mean, nigga? That don't mean you're the
means he's
latest.
the latest.
hold on.
That doesn't mean you're the latest.
no,
Do you know the
viral.
history of the freshman list?
Ray Vaughn is on the
No, you guys
double
Ray
listen.
Vaughn's on the
I
freshman.
love Ray Vaughn music.
Ray Vaughn
He's
rap
not more
circles
lit
around
than
J-Bo.
Correct. Listen.
Yes, you can.
No,
you can
that's
say
not
that
the
is true,
point.
but he's not more lit than J-Bo
that's
right
that's
now.
not the point.
I love Ray Vaughn.
J-Bo
All these
isn't
niggas.
just
I love
on
Russell.
the.
I love Russell. I love like these niggas rap. They rapping ass
J-Bo
niggas.
lit right now.
No, I'm not.
No, listen,
saying he's
J-Bo
not
is
lit.
not
Being
only-
on a double XL cover
No,
don't mean you
listen.
lit. It's so
Hold
many
on.
artists
Let me cook real
who
quick.
was on that cover
5 seconds.
that
And
are
then you guys go
gone,
back
nigga.
to this. 5 seconds. J-Bo is not only on the double XL freshman list, he was the fan vote in. You feel me? He wasn't selected by the double XL staff. The fans voted him on. The same way they voted XXXTentacion and several others back. He got voted on because his impact is so great, despite not having a radio song.
I'm not-
him going
despite-
to jail. Still
I'm
didn't
not
take his spot
arguing
away.
against J-Bo.
So the point is him saying that of all posthumous rappers, Draco is who he listens to the most, and J-Bo is the most the current alive rapper that he listens to the most is not out of step with the majority of California. In fact, that's
The majority of California is not listening to J-Bo. I believe it's an age
100%.
demographic.
Yes, they are.
Maybe
They are.
the youth, for sure. I don't think the older crowd is too much listening
I just
to
seen
J-Bo.
Mr.
I'm very
Fab get on the
30.
comedy show and say, "I thought J-Bo dissed me."
Is it later?
Yeah,
And
J-Bo
it's on
hard.
head.
J-Bo hard, for sure. But what's his numbers? Pull his numbers up.
No, this is
Okay.
you're just gonna be mad
No,
at the numbers.
no,
'cause
let's
I'm not going to be mad at the numbers.
Yeah, you are.
you definitely are, because he's definitely the most latest right now.
I don't even know how we got to J-Bo. We were talking about Stink Team.
But you asked him his favorite artist.
Yeah.
I know, because he said,
Nah,
you listen to
we went
Jadakiss
from
like
artists,
it was
we
blasphemous.
went from artists to podcasting and stuff like that. But you're not going to see Future creating a podcast. You're not going to see Kendrick creating a podcast.
There's
You're
no
not,
artist-
Don't say you not, because you might.
Yeah, that's
Right
not
now,
necessary.
right
You
now,
might. If you, I wouldn't be
That's
mad
like-
if I saw Future do a podcast and
I'm not going to be mad that
J-Bo
he's
has
doing
over
it, but
2
to his
million
point of what
monthly
he's
Shout out
saying,
to J-Bo. He doing his
they're going
thing.
to look at you different once you start podcasting. In a
I
sense.
mean,
That's just internet bullshit. People talking, saying what they talking. That don't mean that the money not coming in.
So you said J-Bo's the most listened to in L.A.?
I'm not
no,
saying
on the
he's
West Coast.
I'm
not
saying
in
he's
LA.
the most
What?
latest rapper right now that just came out of in
No,
California.
he said the most listened to, like Kendrick
Yeah,
don't exist.
Look. If I'm walking down the block, what do I hear? Like cars playing? J-Bo. more than any other
They
rapper.
might listen to GNX.
Like, yeah.
But
But
like-
My nigga,
but
you
not really.
comparing J-Bo to Kendrick is blasphemous.
I'm not comparing
It's
J-Bo to
crazy.
Kendrick.
No,
No,
I'm
but you
not
said he the
comparing
most
the two.
listened to, like Kendrick don't exist.
But viral.
Fuck is we talking about?
J-Bo is hot right now.
J-Bo
though.
has a niche.
The young niggas. He got
Who
got
hotter
people
than
showing
J-Bo?
up.
This is where the question right now. As
Yeah,
right,
who
as of
in
right
California?
Now, who do you think that Phil is hotter than J-Bo right now?
Take
as a new
Kendrick out of
current
the
artist?
conversation.
We're not talking about no artist that been around for 20 years.
I'm not
15 years.
saying
We talking
he's
about
not.
Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube and all these niggas that do all these numbers, but we're not talking
Currently,
about
right now.
What I'm saying, he's not. What I'm saying is, okay, we mentioned in J-Bo, who from the Stink team is getting mentioned with that class of who's lit in Cali. That's what I mean. They're not even
Ralphie
mentioning
is.
niggas.
I'm
Ralphie
10
is.
years
That was the
old.
original. No, take Ralphie out. He's Draco's
Ralphie
brother.
doesn't count.
Listen what I'm saying.
Ralphie counts.
Fuck what you talking about.
Why?
Ralphie don't count. He's fucking
but no, see,
Draco's
see
brother.
How many stipulations?
I'ma
there's?
support him
We gotta
because
take
it's the
away
closest
all the
to Draco
homies
I
that
can
passed
get.
away.
Now take Ralphie out the
But
equation.
you only
Let's
have-
look at the rest of the stinks.
But look, you only have
Name them niggas.
Catchy, Say So, and Draco.
And the locks
And
only
then
got.
the young niggas is Player.
Nah,
what?
cool, good looking.
Yeah, Player Ways is, by the way.
Player Ways is
Going
got smoking.
Bro, this is like me saying.
Player Ways is going
viral.
This is like
crazy,
me
dog.
saying the locks only got Jadakiss, Chic, Luch, and Styles. Like, what does that mean, nigga? That's the group.
No,
so
we're not,
the niggas
no,
that's
we're
in
not
the
a rap group.
Who are niggas
We're not a
listening
rap
to?
group.
Y'all rap.
We're
group.
rappers that have a group. We didn't come
They
out
never
as the
made
That's a
Beatles.
rap group,
We
nigga.
didn't-
They never made an album.
You said I'm a
No.
rapper that has a group. I'm
They
not a
never
rap group.
made
What
an
the fuck is
album.
this nigga talking
This is
about?
not
That's
Wu-Tang
semantics,
Clan.
nigga.
No, this is not Wu-Tang Clan. This is not the Beatles. This is not the Migos. This is not. We're all individual
They're
artists
solo
that
artists.
came together as a group because the
That's
group is the-
Wu-Tang.
No.
They're individual artists that
But-
came together.
But you're right.
but
But
I'm a
no,
cameraman, not
viral.
from the Stink team.
Hold on.
So he can rap too.
What do
The
you
whole
mean?
point is,
You're
but he
name
only
the
speaking of the rappers.
We're
We
talking
know
about the
Stink
rappers.
Team means more than just rap. But
no,
he,
but
he only
viral.
speaking on directly about
the
rappers.
difference is
No.
Wu-Tang Clan made albums together. There's
I
never
don't
been
give a
Stink Team.
shit. The rappers
We don't
who
have
rap.
a Stink Team album.
Yeah,
We
listen-
never came out as the Stink
They
Team,
can't be a
the
group
greatest
without an
group
album.
world. No, we came
That's
out
like
as
Black
the Stink
Hippie's
Team.
not a group, bro.
I don't give a
Black
shit.
Hippie's not a
The
group.
rappers
Shoreline
who,
is a group.
The rappers
Yeah,
who
Shoreline
rap.
Mafia is a group.
I know what a group is. The rappers who rap, who are alive. Name them.
We've already
just-
named
No. Let's just get it on right now. Name them.
Player Ways.
Okay.
Bully. Fucking.
Good finesse.
Good finesse.
Young Bull.
Was Young Bull.
I never even heard of
He
these
needed
niggas.
some help
Day
from
three,
you.
day three.
He needed
Yo,
help.
hold on.
I never even heard
Young
of these
Bull
niggas.
from Detroit is fucking fire.
Listen,
bro.
no disrespect. I never even heard of these niggas.
Oh, no.
He not
no more.
no,
Okay, yeah.
no.
What? This is what I'm saying. I should have heard of these niggas. I never heard of these niggas.
Bro,
They get
it's a-
posted
it's a
on
new
No Jumper. They
generation.
get posted on the
You
internet.
are
all
No
the time.
Jumper
They-
affiliates,
they-
nigga.
they-
Everybody
they-
gets
they-
posted
they-
on
they-
No
they-
Jumper.
You
They
can
get
say you're not a
posted
fan,
online.
but you can't say it's
I'm not
going
a
on.
I'm not a fan.
It's just
I
not in
fuck
your
with
algorithm.
Draco. I fuck with the movement y'all had going. I like what y'all was doing. Y'all came in with your own style. Y'all came in bucking against the industry. I fuck with all that. But I'm a music head. When I turn niggas on and niggas is just being Draco 2.0s, I'm like, turn that shit off.
Okay, but to be fair,
Because everybody I listen,
Exactly.
no, because
You
everybody
have to
listen to this
dislike
thing.
the whole LA now. Then
I dislike them
Everybody in
niggas.
the
so you don't like
state-
I
GNX?
dislike them niggas.
Yeah, well, then there we go then. Shit, I mean,
Hey,
shit.
Viral.
I dislike them
Hey,
niggas.
tell us that
niggas is
GNX
ass.
So
I mean, we
GNX
can
sucks,
agree on
right?
that.
Huh? Sure.
GNX sucks, right?
No, that's paying homage. That's
It's
big.
not paying homage.
Kendrick got 50 different bags he can get into. Get the fuck out of here.
But he got in that bag,
it's
though.
He got in that bag.
First-
Yeah.
got in that bag.
First
It's
of
not
all,
paying homage,
you
though,
should be
bro.
happy he got in that bag because that it brought kept Draco name alive.
No,
Niggas
it
like,
didn't.
oh,
the
that's
fans-
Draco.
he-
He
He
not
said
once
that
never
shit.
said long live Draco.
Never.
The city
Brought
been
that
fucked
into
up
the
since
conversation.
Nip. The city been fucked up since Kobe, and that's it.
And I'm gonna
He
keep
didn't
it
say nothing
G.
about Draco.
Which songs was Draco?
Okay, here.
Bro.
Let me tell you right now. Let me tell
On
you
the
right
deck.
now. Let me tell you
Peekaboo.
right now. Peekaboo.
Not
First
like
of all-
us.
Oh, hold on.
Not like us, I don't hear Draco.
Oh, really? Really? Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
First 45
Hold on.
seconds.
Not like us, I don't hear Draco.
Beyond-
Peekaboo.
The
for sure.
Peekaboo and all that.
Peekaboo, I give you that.
Let's talk about
Not like us, I don't hear it.
Can we talk about not like us for a second? Okay.
Boogie man and niggas.
Oh, okay, I give you that. I
Niggas
give
is
you
a
that.
free throw.
I give you that.
So that's not paying.
I think talking about the
Hold
lingo.
on,
The
so
lingo.
Okay,
You don't
all
have to
that-
necessarily vocalize your vocals to sound like Draco.
I thought they were talking about the flow.
consider
It's not the lingo.
y'all don't consider that paying homage?
No, we paying homage.
So when y'all see people in the
Nas
comments,
paid homage.
when y'all see people in the
Nas
comments,
paid homage.
let me ask y'all. So when y'all see people in the comments and say we know the truth, is that not paying
Yes.
homage?
That's
Yes.
our fans.
That's the.
I know.
That's
So
community.
community.
So
That's
when-
the community standing on 10 because niggas don't want to.
I know they're saying we know the truth. So by him using that lingo, it's still equivalent to knowing the truth.
No, but
Nas know the truth. Not we know the truth.
Hold on,
Like Draco.
Look, like what you
that's
just
Nas,
said.
the nigga that they got at the
Drake-
top of the
Drake-
rap game.
Drake
That's
just posted
that's
a
a
caption
tilt his
saying, "We
hat.
know the
Like, you know what I'm
truth."
saying?
That's
That's
paying
a salute.
No,
But he never said his
regardless,
name.
Hold on,
regardless.
let me ask them. Let me ask
Go
That's
ahead.
known to the public.
Have you ever used sliding in your raps?
I use a lot of words.
The word sliding, do you use it?
If I did, I would say that this word came from this people. If I ever did.
Have you ever said drilling?
If I did, I would be like, that's Chief Keef in them.
No, if they asked you in your music, did you come out willingly on your own and be like, you know what? I said sliding in the song. That ain't Southern Cali slang. We got that shit from up north. We start hearing that when Mozzie starts saying
If
sliding.
a nigga question
Drilling
me on
came
my
from
song
Chicago.
and say, oh, I see this song got a lot of influence from Whoopty Whoop, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I used to be fucking with the Bay Area niggas. I used to be fucking with the Detroit niggas. I'd be fucking, you know what I'm saying? I was off a lot of Sauce Walker. That's what a lot of Dipset and shit, a lot of fly niggas shit that encouraged our flow and style. I'm not gonna be like, I don't know nothing.
Did someone directly ask Kendrick, hey, where'd you get that sound from? Because that sound like Draco.
What do you mean? Yeah.
So what you
from
saying
Kendrick's
then?
camp. I'm not gonna say nobody's name.
Say the nigga name, man.
Fucking
Someone
Macwop
from
said it over
Kendrick's
here.
camp
Macwop said it here.
in my DMs, and I posted some shit like, Kendrick used GNX. I just posted some shit I seen on Instagram on my story. He responded to my story. He said, no, Dot never did that. And that's someone that's close.
That's
with
not
Kendrick.
coming from Kendrick though. That's that nigga.
That's
But that's that nigga.
Because
Because if I'm talking to
you think
Ralphie,
they not all gonna sit together and
no,
talk
man, that's you
politics?
putting that together. We gotta go off the facts. If I talk to Ralphie,
Okay.
and he say something that I
Hold
think
on,
you said,
Viral.
I still can't say you said it.
Viral. So
'Cause
let's
you
talk
know
about
Ralphie.
Viral. Let's
That's
talk
from
about
Ralphie, nigga.
viral.
Yes.
Let's talk
You
about facts.
forcing that shit.
Let's talk
I
about
guess.
facts. Let's talk about facts, right? Like, so in the song Peekaboo, after every bar, a catchphrase. That is the exact same format. If you look at it written music notation wise, from a music theory standpoint, it literally follows the exact same structure and format of the song Pow Right in the Kisser by Draco featuring other
So,
members.
Les, as much as you know music, you don't think that's paying homage?
Hold on. Can I finish my point?
So when Drake hop on niggas songs and start rapping like them, y'all don't consider that paying homage?
When I take a big verse, I'm
Drake
only
hop on
bigging
that
up
nigga
my
song and
brother.
rap like him.
Jay told you
That's him.
niggas.
Okay,
Like,
I take a big
that's
verse.
different.
That's Drake.
I'm only bigging up my
Like,
brother.
there's a
I'm
difference
bigging up
between
to
taking-
do it. I'm not thorough.
Like when
Plus, I know
Versace
my
came
own
out, he
flow.
jumped on
That's
me.
different.
Like, I know this
Exactly.
y'all
What the
There's
fuck
a-
are you talking
because
about?
there's a difference between one mic.
So on Draco,
Hold on.
fucking the nigga from New
This
York.
this
Like,
how I
gotta
look
one mic
at it.
this. We
This
gotta
how I
one
look
mic
at it, bro. It's equivalent to when Jay-Z said, when I take a big verse, I'm only bigging up my brother.
Okay.
Bigging up my borough.
I'm big enough
to do it. I'm not thorough. Plus, I know my own flow is foolish.
However,
we know Kendrick can rap. I'm paying homage to Draco,
however,
though.
he didn't paraphrase or quote any direct.
I will get it
Here, hold
if he
on.
like tipped it. Like,
That's what exactly.
So you want him to
Beyond-
just say
beyond-
half the
no,
stuff-
no,
half the stuff that
no.
Drake, half
He
the
could have
stuff.
said, we know the truth.
yeah.
Half
And
the,
I would have took that.
But that's for your appeasement. What if he don't want to do that? What if that
Then
was
that's
his
not
way?
paying homage.
half the things
bro,
Kendrick,
it's
half
not-
the things
it's-
Kendrick do, he makes you figure it out and have niggas talking about it. But it's clear as day he was paying homage to Draco.
No, it's no.
Somebody
Back in the
argue that he
day,
paid homage to the Bay.
no. Back in the day,
So you can't
back
say
in
that.
But we know the
day,
truth.
We called
No,
that.
we don't know the truth.
But we know the truth.
But we know the
Look,
truth.
No, we don't know the
If
truth.
Les can sit down, if Les can sit down here and break down and say he took every piece of point and put that together, then who don't know the
Let
truth?
me use another example. What's the biggest record that Kendrick dropped last year? What's the biggest record that Kendrick dropped last year?
You tell us. Go ahead. let
Okay,
us know.
obviously we know Not Like Us is the biggest record. So let's just talk about the chorus of They Not Like Us. It's a 4-word repetitive phrase that's repeated a certain amount of times. The same way Draco's breakout single, produced by the same fucking producer, DJ Mustard, Mr. Get Dough, Mr. Get Dough. They not like us. They not like us. Shut the fuck up. Not only
What
that.
are we even arguing?
No.
What point are you proving though?
What I'm proving is
thought he was
that-
born.
no, because I'm barring
that's still
up.
not
You can
paying
minimize
off.
the
My
point.
nigga, land
You
your
can
plane, 'cause what are you arguing?
No, I'm arguing because there's a difference between when Jay-Z was doing that, he would literally quote a Biggie bar. And then people be like, yo, what's that from? Then eventually.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Luz,
When
shut
Remy's in
Luz,
system-
shut the fuck
Ain't no
up.
Luz, shut
This
the
what
fuck
happened.
up.
This what happened.
No, that's not what happened.
This what happened.
You
Niggas
were
started
still too
saying,
young, Viral.
what the fuck? You
You were
crazy
too
as hell.
young.
Listen,
You're
this
inside.
what happened, nigga. They started saying, hey, Jay is stealing Big's lines. That was a narrative for a long
Correct.
time.
Yes.
Then that's
Yes.
when he said that.
Yes.
But prior to
Yes.
that, he didn't say,
Yes.
hey, I'm tipping my hat to Biggie.
there's a
They
difference
said,
between-
Jay, you stealing big shit.
First of all,
He got tired of
first
hearing
of all,
it,
Jay
then
and
he said
Big
it
were
in the song.
homies. Jay was big. That's like
So what?
That's like Ralphie using a Draco fucking reference.
That's his brother. That's not the same.
No,
You smoking. The whole industry know Jay was taking the hell of that nigga bars.
This nigga's crazy.
No, I'm not. Y'all can try
Fuck
to
outta
make me
here,
look
Les.
crazy. There's a difference between using lyrics and then paying homage than taking someone's entire cadence, using a bunch of phrases they use, not acknowledging them, making what could be perceived as a subtle nod in one of your videos where you use your eyeballs literally in the same way that Draco did.
His eyeballs?
Yes, his eyeballs.
Oh, this nigga paying too much
nigga,
detail.
his eyeballs?
This is with T, bro.
My nigga said his eyeballs.
Am I lying?
They were breaking
You
down, bro.
niggas is
Eye
crazy.
roll. He did the little.
But that was him paying
Draco the
homage.
only nigga in the world who ever rolled his eyes in the music video.
Why do y'all act
The
like
way he was
Kendrick
doing
ain't?
it, like-
How do y'all act like Kendrick ain't been Kendrick before all of this?
Like he
That's
said-
not
the
Kendrick,
point.
though.
That's the point.
My nigga, I can-
Kendrick
So
was
So
Kendrick before all this.
exactly. So this is the
So
point.
that means Kendrick has a specific way he rap and specific style.
He
that
doesn't have a
Kendrick
specific
before.
way though,
giving
because
the eye roll strictly
he rapping
to
a lot of
Draco?
ways.
Yes, and that's why it literally was acknowledged by his own
Bro,
media
point out,
page.
point out, no,
and
no,
Rap
fuck
on
that.
this
No,
live.
My nigga said
They
a eye roll.
Give me a
Crazy.
list of ways he rap.
He's
And when
versatile.
it- in the
He's
time-
versatile. He
In
can.
the time this flow came up.
Every single album, he uses a different sound and a different flow.
Okay, but this flow.
Yes, we're saying
when is-
no,
when
no.
is
We're saying he
When
used
is
it.
this
That's
flow?
what.
We're
When that whole
acknowledging
flow
it.
came into play.
But what are y'all arguing? Because we're acknowledging that.
When
What
has
I'm
he ever
saying is,
performed
I'm
on
acknowledging
the
it too, but
405?
y'all
When
saying
has he
like
ever rapped about
bro,
doing-
you're
if-
arguing
like- if like-
a futile
It's tipping
point.
the hat. Tipping the hat is like, yeah, we know the truth.
Yeah,
like,
no,
Drake
but
said,
look.
cooler. Nah.
No, tipping
Joy.
that to you. Tipping the hat is the way you want him to tip his hat.
No, that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you just sat here and said
but
he
see-
never rapped like this, and
No,
then
but he tipped
once
his hat vocally to hella other artists.
It doesn't matter if he chose to do
look-
this, and you know he never rapped like this. Obviously, we know he's tipping his hat. He's paying homage
Okay,
because
He
know
did a whole
that.
song called
I don't
Corrupted
say
where he
nothing,
rapped like
and
Corrupt.
the Stink Team fan don't say nothing.
He did.
The world goes by and say Kendrick went crazy.
That's Kendrick.
No,
flow.
every
still
yes,
went-
yes, yes.
he still went
I said
crazy.
No, but that's yes.
No, what I'm
Yes.
saying is every single person
But if I
I've
say
seen
something,
yes.
it's complaining.
was leaving comments
Yes.
saying, "Damn, this sound like Draco." So in a sense, he's still keeping Draco's name alive to the point we're talking about it right now.
So,
didn't
so let me
say
ask
his
y'all this
name,
then.
though.
Let
he
me
didn't
ask y'all
have to
this.
use
No.
that flow.
Let me ask y'all this. All these niggas that's rapping like
Kendrick
Draco
has
right now.
way more visibility than
Let me ask y'all
Draco,
this.
so they're not gonna know.
I said, yeah, this shit hard because the sound was familiar. It was hard.
So all these niggas
the
that-
moment the tape dropped, I was probably first comment, oh, this shit hard. Dropped it on my Twitter, whoopty whoop, bam.
Okay, so is
Now
it,
it goes down. Oh, Ralphie fucking with this tape, it gotta be hard.
is it safe
Now
to
if I
say?
say this song sound like this, now it's not. Now my opinion don't matter no more.
Is it safe to
I mean,
say
you said it
Hold
right
on,
When
away.
I say it's hard, my opinion. Oh, yeah, Ralphie.
No,
fuck
is
with
it
When I
safe to
say
say?
my opinion?
Is it safe to
again,
say Draco created the new West Coast sound where everybody
Yes.
copies?
100%.
Yes.
So what's the difference between back in the day when Snoop, Nate, Warren G came in and was pushing the G
But
funk,
you knew that.
and then everybody was doing it?
But you
Nobody
knew
was
that.
saying, "I'm copying
You
Nate,
knew that.
I'm copying
But-
Snoop." We
but
know
they-
that.
The difference
They
is
didn't have to say it,
the
though.
difference is they
Everybody
had a
acknowledged it.
they had a
Kendrick
major label
never
system
denied it.
pushing them.
Kendrick never denied it.
But he had a major label system pushing them back
Kendrick
then.
never
It's
denied
different,
it
bro.
though. You're acting like somebody asked Kendrick, "Hey, is this Draco flow?" He said, "Hell no, I just made it up." That's how y'all talking right now.
But
That's
no
not
one.
how I'm talking.
He doesn't do interviews
how-
to even be
I'm
asked that
saying-
though.
Who's so
He
what?
doesn't do media.
What do you want him to do? Go on Twitter and tweet, "Hey,
No,
this
I'm saying
Draco's
No.
flow."
If you say
No.
if it's a hat tilt, then I'm saying it's not because like if
Exactly.
if I don't acknowledge it, if the fans don't acknowledge it, then everybody act like why is it a debate if it is then?
Look,
if you didn't
we're
know
fans,
Draco,
we're
you would've
fans,
never
we're
known.
fans, and we're acknowledging it.
Yeah, that's
Right.
because we're all here on camera on the podcast acknowledging what we're talking about.
Everybody has acknowledged it since the project dropped.
Nah.
Lush just
No,
sat here
no.
and broke it down. You just said he took everything and did
But
exactly
here's the
same.
difference. Here's the difference.
There's someone in
He-
the South right now that never heard of Draco, that heard that Kendrick shit and was like, "Oh, that shit is hard. I like this."
So
Kendrick
you
flow."
mad that they don't know that?
No, but that's
Or
not.
why
keeping
would
his
you
name
not
alive.
be? Why would you not be
That's
happy?
not keeping his name alive.
How is it
though.
not?
No.
Because we having a conversation now. So now they gonna
Because
see
we-
it.
'cause we
and they gonna
can
be like,
see it.
"Oh,
We-
okay."
No,
know
it's
Draco
just
is.
it's
We
not
understand
sufficient.
So are y'all mad about all the people that rap like Draco right now?
No.
No.
They doing what they do.
We not mad about him rapping like Drake.
But they not tipping their hat. They not mentioning
A
Draco
lot of them
name.
are.
They literally
A lot of
stealing
them
his
are.
style.
None of them saying
A
it.
lot of
And
them
a
are.
lot of them are.
A lot of them are.
R3 the Chili Man, the only nigga I seen say I stole it from
He's
Draco.
not the only one, bro.
that I seen.
But they use his
Keyword.
direct slang.
Keyword,
like,
Lush.
if you say Piggy
Lush,
Longstockings,
keep up. Keyword that
I wouldn't
I
say he's
seen.
the only one
that
that
I
you've
seen.
Okay, fair
There
enough.
we go.
Fair enough. But back in the day, Kendrick did an entire song using corrupt style.
So what?
Because the song was called Corrupted, and he acknowledged it. and he said, "I'm corrupted." That was the hook.
So on
he was-
GNX when he did the Tupac thing,
When he was
was that
rapping different.
when he on GNX when he did the thing with like
GNX
Tupac?
The first reminder to me as a Kendrick fan is of ignorance is bliss and corruption.
So when he did the Tupac reference, was that paying homage to Tupac?
Yes.
Did you know that?
Because yes,
Did you know that?
But Tupac has already been acknowledged.
So what are you talking about? Did he come out and say I'm taking
He's
Tupac's
acknowledged Tupac to such the umpteenth degree.
Lush,
it's not
did
even
he
a fair
say
point.
I'm paying homage to Pac by rapping like
He's
Pac on the song?
acknowledged Pac and paid homage
Lush,
to
Did
Pac.
he say that on that song?
Lush, yes or no?
Songs.
No. This is
On
a yes or
several
no
songs,
question.
it doesn't matter.
Lush, no.
It doesn't matter.
You're not wiggling out of this. You're
Prosecutor.
not wiggling out of this.
It doesn't.
You're not wiggling.
It doesn't matter
yes
if he
or
said
no?
it on that song.
When he did
It
reincarnate.
doesn't matter. Here's the thing.
Lush,
When he
Here's
did
the thing.
reincarnate,
We're not
did he do
continuing
that?
the convo.
On Money
yes or no?
Trees, yes. No, he didn't. On Money
Point.
Trees, no, that's not a
Gavel
point.
slam point
That's not a
proven,
point. On Money Trees, when he said, bumping that new E40 after school, big ballin' with my homies, or Stevens had us thinking rational. He's acknowledging, he's shouting people out. That's paying homage
To you.
To anybody.
He was talking about his life.
With a
Fuck
modicum
are
of
you
common
talking about?
sense.
To you.
No, he's using.
I don't gotta pay homage the way you want me to.
Okay,
I'm gonna pay
true.
homage the way I want to.
True, but
you
okay.
don't dictate the way I pay homage.
Okay,
nigga.
let me ask you a question. Do you think that, and we don't got to get specific, and I really don't want to, there might have been factors as to why Kendrick didn't feel comfortable vocally?
Who said he don't feel comfortable? This is all
Why
in
the
your
fuck
mind.
You keep creating narratives that's not there.
Because he's paying homage vocally to everybody else.
How do you know he's not
Everybody
gonna do
else.
that? The nigga's on fucking tour,
The album's been out for a year and a half, bro.
but he's on tour now, breaking
The
records.
album's been out for a while.
But he's on tour
Tyler,
now.
the Creator, did a freestyle over one of the Kendrick's beats, and he said, "Long live the ruler."
Boom.
the beat.
And
Boom.
that's appeasing to
Boom.
you because that's what he wanted to do. Kendrick didn't want to do that.
I mean,
But if
okay.
you saying somebody
That's a-
tilting the hat, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
like a
what
hat
is
tip.
tilting the hat?
To me,
But
that's
you-
a tattoo.
What do you
Your
define?
your
as tilting the hat?
perception.
You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song. That's what that was.
So which is a malicious thing that was done. He sampled it and then he used it in a diss track against him. You're making a reference to the
Dead
the Nas
Presidents
thing.
was not a diss track, nigga.
No, it wasn't. But
The line was.
exactly.
But when
Exactly.
he did it,
Yeah,
when he
sampled
did
the
it, that's
voice, he
paying
was
homage
using
to
it wrong.
Nas because he like, damn, this
Correct,
is so
but then it
dope.
winds
I
up
want to
being a
use
diss
it in my
track. That's an
song.
odd
What
example
do
to
you
use.
perceive as paying homage?
Paying
Correct.
homage is whatever I feel I want to do. Because
So do you feel like that was paying homage?
it's a lot.
If somebody was doing that with your shit and your flow and shit and how you do what you do without tilting your hat to you, would you feel like that was paying homage?
They do it all the time. They steal our takes all the
You
time.
going left.
Nah,
Would you
so
feel
for
like-
me,
Would you feel
Yeah.
like
So for me,
that
Yeah,
was-
answer the
I'm
question.
gonna
let me say this. Let me say
Imitation is
this.
the highest form of,
No, you
flattery.
You going
No,
left.
to me,
Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
For questions.
To me,
Like,
to me,
is
it's
that
paying
a
homage.
yes?
Answer,
Is
nigga.
that a yes or no question?
You gotta let
No,
me
it's
answer.
more than one way. It's more than one way.
You gotta give me.
It's more than one way to pay homage, though. It's more than one way. Like I said, him doing that on the Reincarnated, that was paying homage to Pac. Him doing that was still paying homage to Draco. If I drop a bag off to you because you've been to a place with me in my life versus or me just helping you in your life, like buy you a house, either way, it's still paying homage. But you can look at it like me not paying homage because I only got you the house or a car versus you just wanted $1 million worth of money. So either way, it's still different ways to pay
That's
homage.
moving the goalpost.
Yeah, that
bro.
it
was
ain't
moving the
see, look,
goalpost.
I can pay homage.
Answer the question.
I can pay homage
Like
the way
a
I see
hypothetical
fit.
Scenario.
My
You
nigga.
can't answer the question with a hypothetical.
I said he
scenario.
paid homage.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, what do you perceive as paying homage to you?
I looked
Okay,
at it
look.
like he paid homage.
Perfect example.
See,
Dion.
look, another example.
Perfect
another
example.
hypothetical.
Because you not
I get
getting
the
it.
example. Perfect example.
I get the stimulation, but
Deion
it just adds
Sanders.
room for
When he got an interception and he returned it for a touchdown, what did he do when he hit about the 10-yard line?
So he started gigging. You feel me?
Well, no, what did he do?
What do you mean? What did he do?
He literally used
Yeah,
to
he
do this,
started
right?
gigging, yeah.
Everybody in the NFL started doing that. Did they come out and literally say, I'm paying homage to Dion? No, by them doing it, it's imitation.
Fools had their own
Imitation
dances.
is
Burton
the
Hayes had the
highest
chicken
form
dance.
of flattery.
That's
so
not-
by them imitating what I created,
dancing
you're paying
and-
homage to me.
dancing and
What are you niggas talking
biting
about?
is not
two different
acceptable.
topics
But then
and
it's
two
a
different.
little
we gotta-
It's a different
somewhere that
scenario,
that new
nigga.
person doing
But see,
that
we're not
dance
talking
and they
about no
never knew
scenarios. We
who
talking
Drew
about if
Sanders
this was the situation in your shoes. How
All
would
you
feel?
niggas doing this in the rap game. Y'all paying homage to Young Thug and them Atlanta niggas? We don't do this shit out
I
here.
don't be doing no shit.
A lot of
Everybody,
fools do that.
we don't do
Yeah.
that. We don't do that on the West.
But
All y'all doing that now, though.
But a little
A lot-
kid gonna see that and they not gonna think of Young Thug. They gonna think of
It-
whoever they saw
That
do it.
shit don't
Whoever they saw
matter.
do it.
It don't matter. You know. oh, that's me right there. I created that.
But see, that's why I fuck
But
with the
Draco
young
nigga,
niggas.
you're right.
and
That's
then-
why
and
they
then-
don't know
yeah,
who-
yeah, exactly.
Then when you do your history, you do your facts, and you run down, damn, who even started that? It's gonna come back to you anyway.
See, no, but see, Draco not here, so when I be saying something, I'm saying something that's like, damn, this Draco shit. Like, he would have said something for sure.
But niggas only
Draco would have been on live popping it.
But niggas, but y'all not gonna pop
Right,
it at
just like
Y'all been
y'all.
watching the live, he would have been, man, these niggas always taking my shit. Niggas,
Yeah,
niggas don't.
but I understand. I understand
He
that
literally
point.
predicted it. He
But
had a whole
look,
live
but y'all
talking
not
about
gonna
how
say
it's gonna
nothing to the
happen.
people that's taking his sound right now.
We do all the
No,
time.
but this is what I'm saying.
Most
but
of them is
y'all
cool.
just, but
That's
I-
why we do music with them, because the sound is familiar.
Nah, I know, but y'all not mad at it. If they're not
We're
coming
not.
out,
I never said I was mad at Kendrick.
but
you
niggas is
talk-
basically saying Kendrick come out and just acknowledge what's going on, then y'all gonna be happy.
I'm
We
not
not
mad
mad.
now. But y'all are
Niggas
saying
sound
that.
furious.
No, y'all are saying that it's like a tilt. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it's not.
It's okay,
Yeah, that's
it's okay
it.
that he didn't
Tyler gave a
acknowledge it.
tilt.
What I'm
It's-
saying
it's
is,
whatever.
when you create something, the world is gonna copy if it's greatness,
That's cool, but long as you like. when
especially
niggas-
in
like
the
Chief
music
Keef,
game. Once you
After
put
he blew up,
something,
he don't mind saying like, "Oh yeah, I used
This
to be
the
off that
thing.
Gucci man."
So-
Like,
so
that's-
if-
hold on,
so
that's
if
like them
Kendrick-
Atlanta niggas. I mean,
If
that's
Kendrick
like
doesn't rap like that no more down the line, would that be still considered paying homage? Like I said, when Drake got on the Versace song with Migos and rapped like them, that wasn't paying homage.
It was on a song
he
with
hopped
them.
on the song with him.
That was with them.
My
bro.
nigga.
That's
They
very.
was on the studio vibing.
Yeah,
shit.
What can he do
Like,
now? Should he go just take a Draco verse and have put it on the album?
Why not?
Shit, if he want to.
Why not? Why not?
Shit, we can.
Why fucking not?
my nigga, you niggas are nuts. When you put something into the game, it's gonna get taken, especially in the era of social media. Maybe before
No one
social
said it
media,
wasn't gonna happen.
it was
Yeah,
a
we
little
know it's
more
gonna
No one
reasonable.
said it
happen.
wasn't
We're
gonna
not
happen.
arguing that.
But so why even be mad that he didn't come out and literally say, "Hey,
No
to
one's
appease"?
mad.
Nobody's
mad.
mad, but you
Mad.
can't say.
No, listen,
It's
this
just saying he didn't. He didn't.
God
acknowledge
damn,
it.
can I get a point out, kid?
It's- it-
Y'all want Kendrick to say, "Hey, to appease Ralphie, his cameraman, and Lush One, this was Draco's flow."
Distinct Team community, bro.
Yeah,
Like, it's
it-
not.
it's-
This has
it's bigger
nothing
than
to do
us.
with Ralphie.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
It's this Distinct Team niggas. They fought hard to not even let this sound in. So now that the sound took over, it's like, nigga, damn, nigga, he did all that. Nigga still can't like. He changed the game.
We know the
For,
truth.
for sure, but like bro
Every
said, it's
comment
niggas.
section is like, we know the truth.
Facts.
Every
He
fucking
changed the
conversation.
game. So it's like they fought hard.
So why
when
not
he
be
first-
happy about that?
When he first came out, they fought hard to not let it in.
Yeah, fool.
Look at the pop out concert when he did that last year. He brought out Ramble, a rapper that got his whole flow, his whole shit from Draco and the Sting Team, and he brought him out, but he can't even put a fucking Long Live Draco shit on the shit.
Again.
Another rapper did that.
Again, that's to
Niggas is
appease
never
you,
good.
though.
Bottom
Good
line
point.
is niggas ain't never gonna be happy about nothing.
That's to appease you, niggas.
But
We
they do
not
all-
saying we mad.
I ain't saying
All
y'all.
I'm saying
But if you
is-
saying
people.
like, if you saying it's that, then I'm gonna
That's
say it's not.
That's not a
All I'm
sufficient
saying
shout out.
is-
It's biting.
All I'm saying is to appease you niggas.
They had a
No.
whole moment of silence for Nipsey. They could have just said "Long Live Draco."
What do you mean? He knew Nip.
He
didn't know Draco.
Here's
He
the thing
personally
though.
knew Nip.
Viral.
You're just saying that he didn't tip his hat.
That's
Yeah,
all
that's-
it is.
that's it.
Y'all
That was
saying
the
that. That
moral
don't mean
point.
it's
Like
true.
you could have, you
No,
could have
but
did
that's what it
something.
That don't mean
Viral.
it's true.
You didn't have to.
He
make
didn't
a
tip his
whole-
hat the way
you
y'all
didn't have
wanted
to
him
do a whole
to.
hour-long
Case
speech
closed.
and saying, "Oh, I got all this from Draco."
He didn't
break
tip his
down
hat the way
every
y'all
bar.
wanted to,
He
case
could've just said
closed.
"Long Live the ruler."
We know.
No,
the
you know
truth.
Because
what?
look, this what would have happened. This what would have happened. He would have came out, tipped his hat the way y'all wanted to. Then it would have turned into, well, why you didn't put an unreleased Draco verse on his album? Why don't
No.
you get a Draco verse? Why you ain't got
Yeah.
nobody from
No.
Stink Team on
Nah,
that? It's
no.
never
Yeah.
good enough for you
No.
niggas.
We ain't even
That-
tripping.
It's never
No.
good enough for
No.
niggas.
No.
It's never
No.
good enough for
But see, that's
niggas.
good for you.
No.
We not even
No.
tripping off that. But if you saying he tipped his hat, I'm
On
gonna
the
say
set,
he didn't.
Bro, he bit
Shout out-
his
look,
entire
long-
style.
Long live the ruler.
And that was why
shout
he
out
won.
to Kendrick on the Dead Homies.
Yeah, but
What's
that's
the
why
next
he
topic?
won the
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
beef.
What's the
That's-
next
was
topic?
biting his
That's
style.
the moral of the story. He gassed it. You know what I'm saying?
Far way up 1-0.
He won the beef by
Far way up
biting
1-0,
his
Lush
style.
0.
He won the beef by biting his style.
He wanted
But that-
beef by biting his style. He wanted beef because he
Yes.
out-rapped Drake.
by biting Draco.
He don't need to do that. Kendrick got a mini style.
Let's get to this next one.
Yeah, what's
With
this
that
next
being
topic,
said,
gang?
with that being said, Viral Way down 0-1 clearly.
Lush,
You
definitely
could,
Drake
You need to go smoke again.
with asinine points.
Because you getting smoked.
Asinine points.
You
Just
gotta
because
go
you
take
talk
another
more
pull of
doesn't
that
mean
cancer stick, nigga.
Just because you're talking more doesn't mean you're talking better.
Just because you glazed.
Hey,
Drake,
loosen
then
them
you
pants
right.
up a little bit at the bottom.
Drake
man.
responds to T-Pain's comments about him gracefully exiting from the music industry. This guy always had resentment from me.
And this the guy you talking about only won because of somebody's style.
I mean, two things can be true.
No.
Drake responds to Payne's comments. Toronto, what do you say?
He said, this guy always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name, talking about T-Pain. So Drake is in the comments, responding to T-Pain.
You ain't got the
you got the video?
Is this his second take on Drake though?
This might be his 10th take on Drake.
You know what I'm saying? But if you always got a negative take on me, like now I'm about to say, like, I'll let you, like, now you popping in the time where everybody want to hate Drake. Like, nah, we ain't letting this slide, nigga.
I feel it, but Drake is.
He got a reason.
Drake is too big.
Drake
is too big to be responding to T-Pain.
The one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing: one thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words. Drake said, "I want to be one of them people that gracefully bow out and not get
We know the truth.
I have ever since said,
Yeah.
thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all when I drop. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop something.
Yeah.
Let me know if you heard it. Yeah. Drake is like, no, listen. Okay, I got another one. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Y'all didn't like that one? Okay, real quick. Just one more. Let me try one more. And then he's the person that he said, he didn't want to be. Mm-hmm. And I learned that from him. Like when he said that, I want to gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. I was like, you know what?
And he did the top number.
I'm out this bitch.
This is live shows.
You can cut it right there.
He just telling him take his own advice though, because he got smoked.
So hold on, because it's a backstory to this. It's a reason.
As a musician, you can't tell a bitch Drake got smoked. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
I hear females saying he got smoked. We got to kill that narrative.
Come on, bro.
I know females
I agree. He don't have to stop rapping
though.
Yeah.
Hold on, but there's a backstory.
Slap it though.
Hold on, there's a backstory to this T-Pain Drake beef.
Yeah,
This is a 10-year beef going on. So apparently Drake and T-Pain was supposed to do a song, and T-Pain drove from Atlanta to Canada to Toronto.
Oh, so
he took his tour bus. He drove to Canada to do a song with Drake. Boom, he get there. He there for 3 days. They kicking it. In between them 3 days, Drake finessed him to do 4 songs for his project. Boom, T-Pain do the 4 songs, automatic. When it come to doing his song for T-Pain's album, Drake curve him. T-Pain go back to Atlanta. Drake up 4 songs. T-Pain got 0. So T-Pain says his manager told him, man, you need to tweet about this and let's force him to do the song. He goes home, tweets, hey, Twitter, tell Drake to finish the song. Drake gaslight him and say, man, y'all know T-Pain don't want to work with me for real. Curve him, never do the song again. So ever since then, you've seen T-Pain critiquing every Drake album. He starts saying, yeah, that sound like me. That's my sound and whoop, whoop. So he's still mad about Drake getting them 4 songs for free and sending his ass back home like a bitch late night.
Did he get paid?
I don't even think he got paid.
If he got paid, he good.
I don't even know if he got. Nigga, you drove from Atlanta to Toronto, nigga.
He didn't have to do that.
If he got paid on them 4 features, that was potentially bigger than anything he could have did on his shit. Then you know.
Did the songs get played? So they wind up being records.
And did they do any charting numbers? Like all that plays a key.
My nigga, he treated him like a bitch.
Did we shoot the video to him?
Hell no.
Do y'all know?
Have
y'all heard a Drake T-Pain song?
No, that's all.
He said only one song made the cut, and I forget which. And it was just, I think, production. It wasn't even.
Okay, I can't think of it. I didn't even know they.
He might have wrote on it, if anything.
That's like you driving to a female house. You driving 2 hours away thinking you finna hit something. She gassing you up. Yeah, you finna hit.
Don't answer.
You go over there, bring her food, everything, wine. You got her smoke, drink. You get to eating her out. You eat the pussy, and it's time for you. She like, you know what? I'm cool. Send you back home on the gang. Like you finna be mad as hell, nigga.
In the wrong shoe by eating the
facts. You went straight to head first. Yeah, you blew it already.
Nigga, like I'm finna
on the cliff. And hope I survive.
The bitch get her nut off and send you home, nigga.
Cuz said you were goofy for driving out here in the first place.
I mean, he drove all the way out there. He was gonna knock the work out. You don't know what happened in the studio session of why it was just production.
I don't know, but
what happened.
You never know. He probably heard some shit like, man, I need T-Pain was talking shit about you, nigga. He was gonna get Rihanna and them.
In reality, and I hate to say
you
this,
don't know what's going on behind the door. Yeah, get 4 songs out of that nigga and dub him, nigga.
T-Pain is
make him do his best shit.
T-Pain is super. There's no modern landscape of music without T-Pain. He's a godfather of the entire sound that people have. He literally is the reason he had the company that made autotune change their whole way that they produce it. Because that's how influential he is. However, by the time Drake started popping off,
He even
T-Pain
got
was
Wayne
already
to
like
get on his like route.
T-Pain's mainstream relevance was already waning.
That auto tune low key bunk.
No, he just did it good. Only him.
He was good.
Shout out to the Godfather, Zapp and Rogers. So, you know,
but
pay homage.
It comes from Zapp and Roger, but the difference is that's a talk box. There's a difference between a talk box and auto tune. So it's emulating the same aesthetic as Zapp and Roger.
The technology advanced, but still pay homage to the creator.
Robot voice starts with Zapp and Roger.
But you see, these young kids wouldn't know about Zapp and Roger.
Yeah, he was singing, but it was like robot singing. You feel me? Like
Hey,
all
Lush.
that old funk shit. Yeah.
You see how this proves my point? You ask kids his age, they probably never even heard a Zapp Rogers song, but they know auto tune. But
they're a little younger.
hold on, but by T-Pain doing by T-Pain doing auto tune, you're always gonna go back to the creator. So Zapp and Rogers is always gonna get the credit for it, even though they might not know. The same way Draco is always gonna get the credit for GNX.
Because
Viral Way, W's in the chat for Viral Way, up 2-0.
Because viral,
up 2-0. Somebody
viral. I don't
hit the
disagree
horn,
with
nigga.
you on that, but that's literally because people keep the lore alive because of what you just did. You being like, oh yeah, that really come from Zapp and Roger.
Yeah,
you're
Somebody
correct
like you,
about that.
You're the tip in the hat.
But yeah, so that's tipping the hat. Not T-Pain. If T-Pain never acknowledged, which he did acknowledge, that Zapp and Roger originated the talk box and all that shit, and there's many people that were using that. But if he didn't do that and just ran with that sound, was like, I'm the original robot voice, motherfuckers would be like, it's different, fool.
Everybody in the game would have said, no, you're not. That's Zapp and Rogers, nigga.
Everybody in the game like you.
Everybody in the game who knows of Zapp and Rogers.
I don't know Zapp and
They don't
Rogers.
even know-
T-Pain started that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It wouldn't have
I never heard of
mattered.
Zapp
The
and Rogers.
people who mattered in the game would have said, nigga, that's Zapp.
They wouldn't have had a voice back then.
Who?
Because there wasn't that many media platforms. Niggas didn't have an iPhone and just record themselves.
You didn't need to. You had double XL.
You wasn't
Exactly.
gonna,
Your
your message
that's the
wasn't
whole
gonna get
point.
to double XL or source.
Crazy.
You had to
the
be in
whole
them
point.
rooms, like, so back then it was way easier to blackball. It was like, if you ain't in them rooms, you can't even get your opinion across.
Hiphopgame.com.
How was you gonna get to hiphop.com?
Listen, you had SOHH.com.
Fly you out, nigga, like, nah, nigga, back then, hell no.
You had hiphopdx.com.
But
you had
no, you
mixtape
had
murder.
that.
That's
But you
later.
couldn't get your opinion
That's
across.
But if somebody that's already in the game has a voice, they would have been able to debunk what he's saying.
Yeah,
Not just a
hopefully
regular.
everybody's not
just
vocal
regular
enough.
Nah,
That's
yeah.
the point.
Jay, you talking about the vets in the game? They're gonna be like, nah, that's Zapp.
But everybody's not vocal enough to do that.
But you only need one. It don't matter.
But who said they were going to do that?
You
They've
moving
been
the
doing
fucking goalposts on homage.
They've been doing it.
And claiming it as a W is the most
I didn't move the
ass-backwards thing
goalpost
I've
one
ever seen
time.
you guys do.
I gave examples.
Like, no.
And niggas call examples moving the goalpost.
And
No,
even
you can't give a
And
hypothetical
even this.
scenario as an example.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. You give a
But it's all
hypothetical.
hypothetical.
mental gymnastics,
That's
bro.
not even hypothetical.
Gabby Douglas, gold medalist gymnastics, mentally. You feel me? That you guys are doing there. Like,
Listen, just
insane.
because you only understand basic math, and I'm talking supreme mathematics, does not mean
This has
I'm
nothing
not
to do
making
with the
sense.
fucking philosophies
If you
of the
only
5%ers.
understand 1 plus
This
1,
has nothing to do with the philosophies of the 5%ers.
if you only understand 1 plus 1, and I'm
I've
in here
studied
doing
supreme
geometry,
mathematics.
you're gonna be like, man, what the
I
fuck
used
you
to
talking
watch
about? This shit crazy. No, you just don't understand it.
I over, enter, and understand it. I hear and listen to Jimmy.
What did Daylight
Alright?
said? Just because you don't understand it,
We're not quoting fucking Daylight.
don't
here,
mean
bro.
I'm not in here killing this nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
We are not
Far
quoting
away
Daylight.
3-0.
Viral way, like
Bring some competition in here, man.
Viral way is like 0-3.
Bring some
for me.
competition in here.
In unwanted fades. You feel me? Like, but with that being said,
Don't mean he not dying.
this is gonna be a good one for you guys. I'm excited about.
Oh yeah, run this up.
Ooh, French? Oh, the
There's
Sauce
a-
Walker.
Sauce Walker.
There's another story about this that hasn't been posted. But
Oh yeah. So after we break down so originally, they asked that Mexican OT about his use of the N-word. He was on a podcast. He kind of had like what I considered, I don't know about y'all take, but I considered a bit of an aggressive response. He kind of said like, although
Disrespectful response.
Ain't no aggressive. That was complete disrespect. He was completely out of pocket, and nobody black should be supporting him until he come out and apologize. Period.
Okay.
No, that's why I was saying last week. I was saying last week, I'm like, damn, he was aggressive. Like, you got the pad, but damn, he was aggressive about it.
You
Like,
wasn't supposed to do it like
remember I
that,
tell you, he was like,
bro.
nah, he cool. I'm like, nah, bro, he was a little aggressive, but like, I fuck with you if you say it, but like, damn, nigga,
Like,
why you gotta,
let's
who
use
gonna
him
do
as an
something about it?
example.
Like,
I wish it was some niggas in here.
no, that's what
fuck you gonna do
I
about it.
was saying
What?
that shit last week. I'm like, like you was good, but like, damn, nigga, why you so hostile with it? Like, nigga,
He basically saying y'all. I'm saying it and y'all niggas march.
that's why And then it's like, who was the nigga that was
exactly
here?
what- yeah.
I want to meet the nigga that was here.
We need an interview from the nigga that was there. 'Cause
Like, how
where
do
was
you
your
feel about
attendance,
that,
nigga? For sure.
Hey, is there
No,
a
but
black guy
that's
here?
what I was saying.
Oh, yeah,
though,
you.
It's
Nah, but
three
Sauce Walker
females
went back on
trying
his-
you on a hard
he-
topic though. It's
he
like, why
changed-
y'all even like asking me this? Like, this is like, why y'all?
But they
even,
saying they're
like-
not even from out here or something like that. Like they're
No.
not even really
No,
black.
the females,
No,
they
but I'm
from
saying,
like
but like
overseas.
it's three females, and you asking me this, like it's you know this is a topic that's like, come on, like why are y'all even asking?
Because they
me
want the
this?
clicks. They don't really
washed.
give a fuck.
But no, but look,
Yeah.
let's say he respond nice, and then they try him like, oh, so you think you like, you know what's going on?
Because
bro.
anything with the N-word and other
it's like,
races
it's gonna go there.
is instantly viral. It's
Yeah.
rage bait. They monetize the N-word. That's basically what's going
But
on
since
for
he was
real.
so aggressive, they just took the answer like, oh yeah, I mean, he said what he said.
Wow,
Like,
for real. To me-
he was
to me-
aggressive though.
Nah, for
To
real.
me, him like looking for like a black guy in the room and like specifically being like, oh yeah, you bro over there, like
He
what
sized
the-
him up though.
what- yeah,
Whoever that nigga
what the
was,
fuck is
they
someone
held him,
gonna
like,
do about
he-
it?
I'm gonna use,
That's
I'm gonna use him as an example.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
So you gotta respect that too.
Hold on, you
Like,
can't respect it because let's
What
say
you mean
because
you can't, nigga.
you can't
The only
respect that
person
shit.
You can't respect is the nigga that he said it to.
no, for sure, I definitely
but-
don't respect
Fuck
him.
you talking about, nigga? Like he said what he said to whoever he said it to.
Man, they
He said
pick and
what
But
he
it's
choose.
like
said.
looking
tried him
around,
over,
you
he
know
wasn't
you
gonna
got
go out
an
like
easy
a bitch.
W. I'm not gonna respect that. If I know this nigga don't do no type of fighting, he don't even want no problems. He don't even look like he'd have an
Who said he
altercation.
got the sickest squabble? Like nigga.
I ain't
And
saying he got
let's
the
not
sickest- I
act
ain't saying he
like
got the
Cuz not
sickest.
there with his entourage. You know Cuz got a couple niggas with him off
For sure,
camera.
no, for sure. He
No,
probably
fact.
He not walking in a room like this and doing that.
he probably had-
Guaranteed.
He might.
He might have. It's a
He might.
podcast of females.
Crazy. I'm saying a podcast full of niggas. Let's say he got it's 5-4 extras in here. You think he finna man?
If it's
what the
five,
fuck you gonna do
five,
about
you
it?
know what you pulling up to.
Yeah, nigga,
Shit.
like, I mean, but if he said what he said, I'm pretty sure he said what he said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Niggas,
I think
they
it
know
would've
how
had
to
a
pick and
slightly
choose on
different
when to
tone,
use it.
probably.
no, it wouldn't have been as aggressive, but like,
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been the whole speech until he said who gonna do something. About it.
Yeah.
So just take out the who gonna do something about it. And now these my niggas. I grew up fighting these niggas. Like we was wrestling and shit. We on the same block. I'm from Texas. It would have been that speech, except the
They not stepping on
You know what
one
I'm saying?
California prison yard or nothing out here in Cali. You doing that?
No.
Inside or outside where niggas
in
is
Cali,
at.
in Texas is different though. Like
I said that's why I said Cali.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Listen,
niggas be
hold
wondering
on.
why we had a different take or you feel a different way because that shit is not just normalized. Yeah,
But-
people say it, but it was just blatantly disrespect. That's all
no,
it
the
was
way he
anyway.
said it was aggressive
Yeah.
for sure. That's
Yeah.
why I did
He
say
didn't,
that.
He didn't have to
that.
do all
He
that.
did not
For
need
sure.
to do that, bro.
And then he
That's
doubled
rage
down on
bait.
it.
That's
how
rage
it was.
bait.
But it's
He
to get us to
doubled
do
down
what
on
we
it.
doing now. But even Sauce Walker went back and recanted
he didn't see the
everything he
clip.
said.
Well,
Yeah.
first Sauce Walker, he tried to pander to the Hispanic crowd, thinking
No,
he was
no,
gonna
no.
get the support.
He
He
was
saw.
specifically talking to Alicia.
I
though.
know. He saw the clip, bro. What they do is they know Hispanics are one of the largest consumers out here in like Texas or wherever they the majority at of hip hop. So they'll pander more to them than niggas because niggas really don't go to the shows. They really ain't buying music. They really ain't putting money behind the support. We'll champion
I mean,
you from a
that's true, but
distance.
Sauce Walker is
So,
different. He a
hold
part of
on.
that community,
So
though.
That is
when you
true.
see these platforms, they'll low key turn their back on niggas for the support of Hispanics. So
But
that's
see,
what he
Sauce-
did.
but see,
But he
Sauce
got
Walker,
so
nah,
much
he
backlash
outside
from
in the
niggas.
community, bro. He
Nah,
going
fuck
state
that.
to state, pulling up to the trenches.
He got
bro.
so much
different, bro.
backlash from niggas that he had to come out. Oh, I didn't even see the clip. You was tripping now,
No,
fool.
he
I don't
was
think-
tripping,
we don't know
but
if he saw
Sauce
the clip.
Walker's not
He
one of
saw
them-
the clip.
He saw
Nigga,
the
he
clip.
compared it to a damn burrito or a taco or some shit.
Okay, exactly.
He was
No,
talking
He
to-
saw the clip because he spoke
no,
on
no.
it.
All he did was he was speaking on. What do you mean? You tell him that Mexican OT and my Mexican people of Texas that they can't say the N-word. What? Like, hell no. That's essentially what he said. That was he never said, I saw the clip, and he never stated that it was a direct
He commented on a Say Cheese post with a screenshot of an Anicia tweet of
Right.
talking about
Yeah,
the
he was
N-word.
responding to
And
My
then he
nigga.
posted that.
He was really responding to
he
Anicia,
put a whole
for real.
video out talking
No,
about
that's
it.
why.
Right,
That's
what he do,
right. They
though.
posted
Right.
his response on her shit, and then that went viral around, and then people was responding to that. Then he responded, doubling down on the tacos and all the shit. And he
Yeah,
gave
yeah,
another,
yeah.
He gave another scenario.
So do
Which
they,
is arguably
hold on,
a
let's
racist
ask this
statement,
question.
too.
Do Hispanics, Mexicans got the pass to say the N-word? And don't make it situational. I'm talking about all across the board, black and white.
in LA, I
No,
feel like they been
worldwide. No, worldwide.
It is a situation.
It is a situation.
Because some gangbang.
Yeah, and some
don't say
some
it.
are don't.
What you mean?
gangbang.
The gangbangers
no,
are saying
no. You gotta listen, bro. Some gangbang hard Southsiders, we don't say the N word, and some don't bang. They just cool regular dudes that hang around whoever they feel like hanging around. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no politics. Some tag and some, you know what I'm saying? Some It's just
y'all missing. Hold on. Y'all missing the question.
I'm from the east side. I'm from the low bottoms. I'm from the Westmont district in the area I grew up in. They been saying it, bro.
Yeah,
but you're missing
black people and Mexicans.
Hold on, y'all all are missing the
together.
question. I'm not asking who says it. I'm saying, is it cool for them, period, to say it if
you're
they
not
decide?
saying it in a disrespectful way, if you saying it like, oh, my nigga ganging them, like, yo, what's up, my nigga? If you saying it like how I said, nigga was ganging them, if you saying it like maliciously or like you're trying to be disrespectful, then it's like, nah, like you.
So if
bro.
a Southsider's like, yeah, my nigga ganging them, you cool with that?
It depends on what kind of Southsider he is, because some of them is like, my nigga ganging them, and then some of them is like, they not saying it how you said.
Okay, even the ones that's ganging them when they go to prison.
Ganging them.
Oh no, when they go to prison, what they got to be?
That's politics.
Okay, so then they shouldn't be saying it at all. If you're
that's
under
politics, that's prison. That's a different structure.
No, it's
Real
not.
Life, yes, it is.
The
bro.
prison
Some
politics
people don't
follow
go to
the
jail,
streets,
bro.
The prison, man, you going
Some
to jail.
people don't go to jail.
This is the difference. This is the difference.
So some niggas don't have to follow those rules.
Bro,
and shit,
that's cap. Southside politics come from the prison to the streets. When they green light shit in prison,
get put on and they
gotta follow in the streets.
like that though.
But listen, what I'm saying.
And the big homies might not like it, but that's how they talk.
Southside politics come from the prison.
Yes, all politics.
And it dictates the streets. What
like
they
that.
do around you personally is different than what they got to do in public when they around the Raza.
That's
it's
true.
different, nigga. And their politics
That's jail though, bro.
is
We can't
anti-black.
add jail to real life.
You gotta add jail to real
Because in jail
life.
shit, if we gonna be honest, shit, I was functioning with a couple, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like if you do it,
I
some
was
niggas-
too.
And joints, if you do it, and you fucking around. Like if you know what I'm saying?
But they doing it on the low. They're not doing it in front of their people.
But that still don't
So I'm not-
disqualify if
no.
something happened, you still gotta, you know what I'm saying?
No,
You
I'm not
still-
fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that. If you,
But you was doing it.
if you are,
That is contradictory. That is a contradiction.
Fucking around,
I'm gonna tell you why it's not a contradiction. I'm gonna tell you why it's not a contradiction.
Why?
My politics is not anti-Hispanic or Mexican. So when I'm doing it, I can
Your
do
gang
it.
beefs with them.
Yeah, we beefing with certain sets, not
Yeah.
Mexicans in general.
But they was pushing NK and all that.
Right, so
and
it's fuck them niggas.
Okay,
and this
exactly.
this is what I'm saying. If you are under anti-black politics, don't ever come to me about no black and brown, nothing on the streets, because I know as soon as I go to jail, you're going to try to stab my ass. You're going to go team up with the neo-Nazi white boys instead of teaming up with the niggas. The white boys who got a fucking
that's
a swastika,
Everything
and the
is
swastika mean fuck Mexicans too. But you going to team up with them? Backwards, nigga.
No, but see, look.
Makes no sense.
Look.
What are we talking about?
No, look.
The white boys don't like you either.
Some niggas.
But you're teaming up with them instead of teaming up with us.
But
and
black-
some blacks
And you come
are
from
not
them.
going to jail.
But blacks
You
click
gotta
up with the
take that into-
Norteños.
it's a
My
big
nigga.
popper-
But
it's a
blacks
big
used to click up with the
population
Norteños.
of
My
niggas
nigga.
that don't go
What
to
do you
jail,
mean?
bro.
Let's get
Way
down.
bigger than the community of niggas that go to jail, bro. So if that's the homie, he has no, he's
I
worked
hate-
every
I
single
hate
day.
when niggas
He's
say
not
that.
going to jail. He
I
don't
hate-
have to get his brain to think like
Bro,
that.
I hate when niggas say that because the jail politics run the streets. Even though, let's
In
say,
a way,
let's
but
say,
it's a
no,
big
ain't no in the way,
population.
nigga. We finna
In
keep
a
it all the
way.
way
That's
100.
the culture.
No, listen.
I hear you, but that's
Hold
the
on,
culture.
Let me get it off. You could be a non-gangbanger. The Mexican set that run that neighborhood, they make the rules. You over there selling corn, you getting taxed. You selling hot dogs, you getting taxed. Because they love to say, oh, niggas robbing the corn man. You're taxing them for selling in your neighborhood. So what the fuck are we talking
Stall the
about?
corn
But
man
at
out.
the same time, look, that's going left because that's their business. Blacks, we got our business. So it's
Exactly.
Like,
so
it's
don't
like,
scream black and brown and don't be like, oh, it's cool to say niggas black
but
and
what
brown
you're saying
and
is
they
like
go to
that's
jail
what
and
they
don't
do
fuck
with
with
their
them.
people. You can't say, oh, they do it, so we gonna do it too.
No,
that don't make no sense.
But viral like this is
But black
again,
niggas rob black niggas.
viral-
It's the same shit, bro.
This
Come
is a
on, bro.
super like Long Beach perspective.
No,
It ain't
it's
just
not.
Long Beach,
It is,
nigga. That's
dude.
where. That's not
It
just
is.
Long
It's
Beach.
everywhere.
It is because
No, it is different.
It's
Y'all
everywhere.
be dealing with racist shit out there,
it
bro.
is,
Like
yeah,
LA,
yeah.
bro. I grew up on the east side,
You
bro. It's
niggas
not
cap
like,
so much for this
grew up-
internet.
I grew up in the Bay, bro, and it's
And
an
everybody
Asian,
say
a
nigga,
white,
Asian, white.
a black, a Mexican.
This ain't the Bay.
West
everyone.
LA, we all roll
But you said
together.
just all
full
across the
same
Yeah, you
board.
shit,
said
too.
all around
All
the
across
whole
the board.
universe.
What I'm saying is it cool? It gotta be a yes or a no. Y'all saying, oh, you know,
For me,
he
if you're
could,
using it
he
not
couldn't.
disrespectfully and you talking like you ganging them, like that's you my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you saying it in a malicious way, it's not good. Period.
Viral, is it cool
It's
for
not saying
anyone to use
nigger.
it?
It's like period. It's not saying
I
the
don't
ER.
understand why you want. Why,
Is it cool
I
for
understand
anyone to
why
use
they.
it?
I understand why they want to. I'm saying no. You shouldn't be using it. Why
No,
do
I'm
you
saying,
want
what
to?
about you think? Like, what are your thoughts on black?
Here's my
people's-
thoughts. We got Mexican homies from the set. We look at them like you grew up just like us. They use it. We know that. We know it's not in a racial, disrespectful manner. But guess what? They're also not under anti-black politics. They don't get mad and call us the N-word with the hard ER because the same ones y'all saying, oh, they cool. Man, they not like that. They don't gangbang. Soon as you get mad, you a monkey now. You a Maate now. You the N-word with the hard ER.
I've heard.
Y'all are making the exact same point.
Is he calling you a bitch-ass N-word with the hard ER?
He might call me
with the hard ER? Come on, cuz.
If you calling me a bitch-ass nigga, you calling me a hard R shit, nigga.
And let's be honest. The N-word.
I've heard black Southsiders say that too, by the way.
Do you know? Well, they confused anyway. You gang banging for some shit that's anti-black. You lost.
From a gang that beats with essays, right?
You could say they lost too.
But really, isn't it lost in general for black people to be beefing with each other? Why are like so the whole?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
If you want to break it down,
I'm going to keep it a buck.
Please.
If you are Hispanic, if you're Mexican. And then you were not even colonized. You were mixing with the Mayans, the Aztecs. You were mixing with the blacks, the indigenous. Okay. Who was there before y'all? Who literally you come from. Okay. You're an idiot because you're beefing with yourself. Now, the ones who got colonized by the Spaniards, I understand why they're racist because you were colonized and you were taught that racist rhetoric from them. So Mexico, Mexico is split. Mexico, hold on, Luz, hold on.
By that definition,
Mexico is split. If you go to Mexico, they got whole towns where they look like us and speak Spanish.
Correct.
And they're racist against them. You know why? Because the Mayans, the Olmecs, nigga, do your history on where that come from. Then do the history on the N-word. Do you know where the N-word come from?
Yes.
Do you know where the N-word come from? Where?
Yes. There's varying accounts, but the reality
No, tell me, where does the N-word come from?
Portuguese slave traders.
No,
nigga.
I got a better point, bro.
Ralphie, let me get it off.
You're going to talk about the NEGUS
NEGUS, niggas. That means, no, shut the fuck up, Luz. You ain't even black, nigga, shut up.
That's not like a...
NEGUS.
I'm a historian.
Niggas.
I'm a historian.
No, this for the people that don't know. Niggas, NEGUS. It's Ethiopian. It means king. So when we calling each other niggas, we literally saying king. The colonizers, they like niggas. Okay, first of all, once they figure out what it means, we can't have them thinking they kings. We got to brainwash you. We have to make you believe you're lesser than. The same way they made you believe your hair was bad, so you put weaves on, that's called programming. So they programmed us with the N-word with the hard ER. Once we figure that out, we like, hold on. They took our word, weaponized it against us. We finna take it back. NIGGA. Never ignorant getting goals accomplished. So when niggas be like, why do you use the N-word? It's literally our roots. We created it.
Okay.
Not the white man, nigga.
So that makes sense. Respect that.
Not the white man.
So what about the indigenous people of Southern Mexico, Central America, or even just indigenous people through the United States that share that same lineage and bloodline, which, as you just stated previous to your previous statement, came from Africa?
Yeah, that's ganging them.
Okay. So
that's ganging them. That's ganging them. If you come from niggas, you niggas.
Okay, so but a lot.
What they said, the 1% rule, 2% rule, you got to drop a nigga in you nigga.
Okay,
but
so
see,
like,
is it a disrespectful term or not? Because like you described it as like that's my niggas. Like
context matters. How you using it?
All right, so you cool if it's in a certain context then.
And no, I'm not.
Yeah,
because if a random
see, is the black community? Are we all trying to be?
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
One with
you guys are moving the goalposts.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I know you, of course we got some type of bond there. If a random Hispanic just come in and be like, "What's up, nigga?" I'm like, "Cuz, what the fuck you on?" I'm pressing cuz.
But what if
I don't know you like?
What if he grew up?
Like, what's up, my nigga? Like,
even if it is, I'm
content, bro. You be going crazy, my nigga.
Oh, you fucking the content? I fuck with you then.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you see, all right.
You ganging it.
I understand it now.
But you damn near still look at it. It depends, like you said, context. Because a nigga can still look at it like he trolling you. Like, this nigga playing with me or what? Like,
but like if he directly talking to you, you might be like, you don't want to be like, he fuck with the content. Like maybe the homie, like, what this nigga just say? Nigga, like, hey, bro, he just called you a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you fuck with him. But no, it's like he said it mutually.
Because like Samoans and Tongans, they use niggas just like us. But we look at them like Samoan niggas.
But no,
you moving the goalposts.
I'm not moving the goalposts.
Oh my God.
That's what I was just about to say.
We're in them.
Are we?
Pause. That was crazy. No Diddy. That was crazy. Pause.
No, look, is we as black people all trying to be one human race, or are we just want to stay on our own island? Because like, is Is us as black people, are we trying to cross over and function with everybody, or are we just want to?
Do you think people gonna ever look at us like one human race?
We birthed a lot
I'm
of these
saying
races.
if the mentality is that
exactly.
The Polynesians. That's why I said like Samoan niggas, because literally if you do the lineage,
But
they
a
come
lot
from
of
niggas
these Mexicans in LA come from that lineage, bro.
Right.
So why can't they say it then by your own definition?
Like I said, we got to get some type of understanding. If you come from that Spaniard side, were you anti-black? You better not say it.
So you
That's
want
over
to see
with.
his whole genealogy chart? You want to know where?
Yep. Walk around with your genealogy, nigga. Where you come from? Let me see your blood type, nigga.
But what if he knows that he grew up and functioned with blacks all his life, but you didn't know that?
What you mean?
So you didn't.
This how it works. No, listen. This how it works. You gotta respect the culture because you know. Okay, if I don't know you, ultimately the history of the word to our knowledge was taught to us is this is a disrespectful word. So me just knowing that, I'm gonna respect you enough to not use it around you. The same way you know how to go to work and fix your motherfucking mouth around your boss. Same way you could come around me and fix your motherfucking mouth around me.
Yeah,
just because my homie's cool with it, don't mean
that's cool.
everybody cool with it.
Yes.
So I'm gonna use it around y'all because we cool. But once I step in a room full of strangers, I'm gonna show you the respect that I want, and I'm not gonna use it around you.
But he's with his homies, and they all.
I don't give a fuck.
But
that shit don't matter. I don't know them. I'm gonna respect them.
No. Okay, so wait. All right, for better example. So if Hispanic, white, Asian, whatever, they with the homies and they all just politicking and then talking, he my nigga, and you just walking down the street, you gonna walk up on him and say, hey, bro, I don't like the way you saying nigga. You gotta stop that.
I'm gonna keep it G. The word, I don't let words control me. So if y'all over there saying it, no, I'm not finna go over there and put myself in a situation.
Fuck that.
I am.
But
you'll be a dumbass.
You'll be a dumbass. All that saying nigga and shit, nigga.
No,
it's a nigga crash out moment, nigga. You gotta pull up and crash out, nigga. Like,
listen,
nigga,
I'm not gonna
black nigga moment, nigga. You all got this white boy over here.
I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where I possibly gotta kill 5 niggas or 5 niggas kill me over a word. That makes me an idiot. I got emotional intelligence. Your words
5
can't
black
control
guys
me.
And Trap Lord Ross, and Trap Lord Ross is saying it loud. You feel
I know
me?
Trap. I'm gonna check the fuck out of Trap. Trap,
Okay.
fuck you on. Nigga.
Not Trap, but someone of Trap Lord Ross looked just like him, but not.
Bro,
from
I'm not
America.
putting myself in unnecessary situations over a word. But if it's 5 of us chilling and they walk up saying that, we like, hey, what the fuck you on? Watch your motherfucking mouth, nigga.
Look, but like, here's the thing: you're a grown ass man, and you're perfectly capable of asserting your boundaries. You like, if I don't want people to say the word fucking orange soda in front of me, I'm gonna make, like, you feel me, and I stand on that, and that's a disrespectful word to my hood.
Yeah, because if you go press one nigga, you gotta go press them 5 niggas.
I'm just saying, like, you did move the goalpost from.
I didn't move the goalpost.
You said it first.
If somebody's dissing your gang, that's with the intent of disrespecting you as a man.
I'm saying, like, originally, like, at first you were like, nobody can say it. Why can Hispanics say it? And then you're like, then first you were like, well, there's a few people in jail.
So moral of the story is good if it's not disrespectful.
That's what
it's not. It's situational.
Right?
If you are
nothing can be situational. It's good or not.
If you,
but that was our original argument.
You part of
situational. Yes.
I'm pretty sure they cool with you saying nigga. You telling me
he don't even say it.
I know, but I'm just saying as an example.
He's Taino.
Like if I'm talking, I'm reading something, and I'm saying.
Are you comfortable walking in a room full of black niggas that you don't know and just randomly just start saying nigga the way you do around the stinks?
I'm not walking in no room alone. Room full of 20 people I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I'm not about to...
Like a grocery store or anything. Like you just on the phone, you gonna be like, see 5 niggas and be like nigga.
Bro, like,
if I'm on the phone, that's just how I talk. Then it's how.
Are you gonna say it around random niggas you don't know?
I don't give a fuck.
Are you gonna say it around random niggas you don't know? Say you in the club.
If
it's 5 niggas here, and they look like they own that.
I'm
you
not.
telling me you finna exactly,
I'm
nigga.
not.
He's fucking cap. You know how to fix your mouth.
If I say
you know how to fix your mouth when it's time to fix your mouth.
I'm just talking.
I feel like if anybody
My
said
nigga.
So you gonna tell Jen Lee not to say what he say? Neighborhood 60,
That's just how he
that's
talking,
how he
that's
crip,
talking.
nigga. You ain't gonna tell him, oh yeah, nigga, don't be saying nigga. He don't squabble you down in the store.
It don't matter. You gonna get squabbled down. You gonna just be squabbling.
But some
That's the
niggas ain't
point.
squabbling. So
I'm not about to
Right,
walk
some
up
nigga
to
might
nobody
blame your
and just
stupid
use
ass.
the
over
word
a word,
and just-
that's exactly the same point.
I'm just trying to see what defines the borderlines of who can say
You might as well walk
Let-
up to the 5 niggas that might blame
Let's
you.
have the intelligent conversation now.
What defines the borderlines? of who can say it?
Let's have the intelligent conversation
Okay, it's more
then.
so this. The ones that presume and you hate niggas or you hate blacks, why are you so infatuated
racism.
with doing the things that blacks do? regardless, and you know what it's tied to is bigger than just being a fad word. It still ties to history and things and that such. So if you say you NK and then I see you walking down the street talking about nigga, how much NK are you?
No, I feel that.
What is the logic behind that?
No. That's one.
But to the point, for majority of them that's deep down, we know, depending how, like you said, how mad you get, what you know the truth. When somebody's drunk or when they mad, they're going to use the words with the hard ER and certain things in that sense. A lot of people, it's a rare percentage of people that actually grew up around blacks that's just using it. They use it damn near more than we do. And that's a fact.
I feel like times has even changed from 20 years ago, bro. Like this times is changing every day. I look up. This word is getting.
So if I start getting on here, if I get on here and start saying essay, what's up, Holmes, and all that, how y'all gonna look at me?
That's a sick ass fool.
Yeah, you on your
y'all ain't
shit.
finna be on that. They gonna be thinking nigga on here trolling. Yeah,
weird ass. No one would call you racist. No one would call you racist.
Yes, they will.
They'll be like you just down.
What happened?
They're gonna look at it like I'm playing with the Southsiders.
It depends on.
Listen to
you gonna look at it like that. What's up with him? He on there trolling.
What happened to Holmes and Essay?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Holmes and Essay.
No, what happened to
I hear
him?
Mexicans still say it.
Exactly.
No, the younger generation of Hispanics, whether they NK or not, are calling each other niggas.
What up, G? What up, dog? Fools don't talk like that no more. The black people don't talk the way they did 20 years ago. You feel me? In California. There's completely different.
We know the truth. Blacks set the trends. Everybody follows the trends of blacks.
Yeah,
period.
I don't.
We're the cool table of the world.
No one disagrees with
Everybody follows what we do. So I understand why. My question is, if you claim you hate niggas, why do you do everything?
So they can't say it. I agree with that.
Fuck them niggas.
If you don't like us, don't say it.
But you guys are implying.
But if you in the part of like the community,
y'all are implying that most Hispanic people have a deep-seated hatred towards black people.
And in LA,
that's not true.
In Southern California, yes, they do.
No, they don't.
That's
crazy.
No,
if
Southern California, yes, they do.
Let me ask you this. So you think
I'm from the
y'all love
low
the culture,
bottom, bro. I really.
That don't mean you love the people.
I moved, bro. I'm lived in every.
You love the culture,
place
not
in
the
Los
people.
Angeles, bro. I'm talking about. I lived in every. If it's in Los Angeles, I probably lived here for at least 4 years, bro. And everywhere I was at, that's just been going.
So you think if you let me ask you this. So if you think you went
racist people, yes.
Bro, it's whole
But
sections in
everybody
LA.
don't gang bang.
Let me
bro.
ask you this.
The percentage of people that don't gang bang is way bigger.
You run
than the
into
people that gang bang.
okay. I agree with that. But you say you walk to a random 7-Eleven.
I done dealt with racist shit.
No, I'm not saying that. You walk to a random 7-Eleven and you think, and you squabbling a Hispanic or a Mexican, one-on-one, just head up. You think, and 5 Mexicans pull up and jump out of the car. You think they gonna ask questions and ask you,
no,
it's black and brown, or you think they gonna get cracking on you?
I respect that. Ain't no black finna do that. They gonna whip out their phone
That
and start
was his
recording.
point. That was his point.
But
Listen to what I'm saying, though.
Point, because that's them
No,
and people
that's
standing
not necessarily
together.
true,
Black niggas
though.
are not standing together. They gonna whip out
But it's black and brown. It's black and brown. Give them a head up.
No, but that's
Give them a head up. It's black and brown.
You guys. So
Why pack them out?
So wait, Ralphie.
Because you don't even know.
They don't even know. Neither one of them. They don't know y'all though.
Ralphie, that don't make
black
sense.
nigga, what is a black nigga gonna do?
Ralphie, that don't make sense. If it's
Black on
black
black
and
or
brown,
Mexican on Mexican, they gonna
But
pack
they
them out
fighting. Why they
regardless.
fighting?
No, they're not.
It don't matter.
If
I
they
don't know
see
neither
two,
one.
if they see two Mexicans, if they see
I don't
two,
know them.
Break it up, or
If it's black and brown, let them
so
fade it
where's
out.
the niggas at in this situation? You can't apply the situation without adding the niggas in this situation. Where they at? They pumping their gas, getting somebody buying chips. Like where the niggas at?
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying
This
is
bitch from over there. So
what
he
I'm saying
going up
is
to the store by himself.
all I'm saying is it's not as black as brown as y'all making it seem like it's just clear cut, like we're in different times like that. The whole point is when push comes to shove, it's going to, like you just said, they're going to go with their race, and
But that's
some niggas might.
Though. A black nigga, I'm like, oh no, he from over there. I just came to get my gas.
You think
I'm about to pull off?
Look. In West,
or they might be like, hold on, y'all ain't about to pack out.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. Hold on,
Straight up,
keep it real.
Is the homie getting beat up?
Real quick.
You good, bro? You been
Real quick.
One mic.
In West LA, if a motherfucker pulls up and sees just a random Mexican fighting a random black person, and you don't know them, the essays aren't gonna just jump it. Oh, there's a homie getting jumped, fool. Her homie.
They getting cracking on you.
No, not as.
Let's shut the fuck up.
They getting cracking on you.
No, they're
they getting cracking for sure.
They getting cracking on you. Let's knock it off.
You do anything, everybody takes you. You getting checked.
Okay, look.
Not necessarily.
I'm gonna make a point.
It's not prison or
Because I get tired of this cat.
No, I hear what he's saying.
Hold on. One mic.
But I'm
One mic.
saying, where's the black people in this scenario?
Hold on. Because we gotta stop saying it's just gangbanging. That's cap. If anybody ever worked any type of blue collar jobs, anything, went through any type of staffing agencies, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be like 90% Hispanic. And they don't gangbang. It be straight Pisces. But guess what? If you the only nigga on that crew, you gonna get treated differently than everybody else. How do I know? Because I've lived it. I done been the only nigga on the crew, walked in, and while the boss showing me around, everybody speaking English. The second I'm on my own now, all right, what we doing, Jose?
I hear that.
All of a sudden, they speak only Espanol. They don't want to help you. Why? Because they want your ass fired so they can get their cousin, their brother, or their uncle.
But this where y'all mistaken though. This where y'all
got in corporately. They got in through the mob, bro.
It don't matter. If it's black and brown, show me what the fuck going on.
This where y'all mistaken though.
They got in through the mob. Like you got in.
Why does that matter?
They
You
give the
get
white
treated.
person the same treatment.
No, they don't, nigga. They respect white people. You crazy?
They give me the same treatment.
You niggas cap.
If they in charge,
if a white person come on the job, they treat him like he the fucking
He said
boss.
they give him the same treatment. You don't understand because you ain't black. You can never understand that. That's like you going through.
If I go to a job when it's full of Mexicans, and I've done this before, and it's all Mexicans, and I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm part of the culture. I dress a little different. I talk a little different. I walk up, they gonna treat me the same way they treating you.
No, they're not.
Yes,
You're
they are.
capping.
They are.
No, they're
Yes,
not,
they are.
man.
How you gonna tell? I'm
capping
giving you a
because
real
you're not
life
black,
example.
my nigga. They can never treat you the same. You're not black. It's a different struggle.
You can't say that,
No,
bro.
it's a different struggle, bro. Being a black man,
they're all talking in Spanish.
being a black
and they're
man,
all giving me the side eye.
being a black
What are
man
they doing to you
is
differently?
not the same. You don't get the same hostility as a Puerto Rican man from Mexicans. Get the fuck out.
There
of here.
is probably. I'll give
this
you that.
nigga
I'll
cap-
give
He
you-
said
I'll
in
give
a
you that.
workspace
I'll
in
give
the
you that,
situation that you just described.
I've been through the exact same shit.
Bro, you're capping, bro. If me and you walk into a staffing agency together and it's one spot
Shit.
and Hispanics doing the hiring, 10 out of 10 you getting hired.
He looked
And they
the
gonna
part.
figure it out later.
Yeah, you looked the part.
That's why he don't understand.
And even if
No,
I
but
had,
he looked the part, though.
hold on, Ralphie. Even if I had a qualifications and he don't,
But
fuck are we talking
but
about?
that doesn't mean like, look, again, like viral.
But if a Hispanic come
but
on an
you're-
all black job site, guess what? We gonna treat you like you ganging them.
Right, but at the same, like, look, I agree. Black people are some
Facts,
of the most
nigga.
inclusive, like, loving people that could be encountered, and motherfuckers will fuck with you if you cool more than any other race. Like, I'll give that to black folks. Like y'all are the most accepting and like of other races, damn near, and other cultures. Maybe like Filipinos, I'll say, are equal, damn near. You feel me? But y'all are
Equal is crazy.
no, just to keep it a sec. But like as far as like being accepting of other races, but like I feel like you're using a lot of your own personal experiences to speak for what the general consensus is, which is not necessarily the case.
This is what you
for overall
assume,
Los Angeles,
Bro,
No,
what are you talking about,
Because
Lush?
you're literally citing examples from your exact life.
Yeah, and I'm
No,
saying
like-
I'm from Los Angeles.
No,
Yeah,
my nigga.
Like so what makes your
What I'm
perspective
saying is
more
we
valid than
all,
his then?
you can go to any black in LA, Compton, Watts, Long Beach, Gardena, anywhere out here, they're gonna have a similar story. And it's not because we from Long Beach. I hate when y'all use that, it's Long Beach. Go to East LA and see how you get treated as a nigga.
But there's not,
But
there's
it's
barely-
It's not a community of blacks. So
What
but
does
it's
that?
not-
What does that matter?
that
it
proves
does
my-
matter. It
Why?
does
Matter.
because
That
they don't
proves
grow
my-
up with black people. They
What?
don't.
That
Yes,
proves my
that,
point,
that
nigga.
matters.
That's what breeds racism. Racism is bred
you don't-
by people.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
If you come
That's
to an
not
all
what breed
black,
it.
if you
Yes, it
hold
is,
on,
dude.
one mic. If you come to an all black neighborhood, we're not bred to be racist.
No one said that. But
We gonna get on niggas more than any other race. Any other race can walk through the hood at night, and niggas will probably give them a pass. You see a nigga, bro.
Out there, nah.
No, unless
Walking through your stores and shit.
that's on the gang. Nigga, see
If
a
you
white
see
boy
if you
walk
see a
through the
white boy
store.
versus if you see a white boy versus a nigga, who you gonna get on first?
A nigga gonna look and be like, oh, that's a white boy. A nigga gonna look and see me and be like, oh, who is Cub? Man, we up on him. Who is Blood? We up on him. Cause we look the same.
Right.
Lush might get a pass.
Right, but
Oh,
here's
that's
the
a
thing.
smoker.
No, listen. First of all,
That's in the game. They might try to come serve Lush.
First of all,
That's on the
I'm the
game.
king of the smokers. First of all, I command respect when I come through to buy dope anywhere. All right, no matter what's said. With that being said, all right, it's clear and it's obvious that there are certain parts of LA. Like if you grew up in a spot where it's only Hispanic people, yes, you might have more of a proclivity to be racist against black people. And I'll even argue if you grew up in a neighborhood, for example, let's leave LA because there's no part of LA where there's not Hispanic people. Let's talk about somewhere like Mississippi or somewhere in the South, right? Where there's predominantly black areas and there's no other race. And the only other race might be the white people that are in another part of town type shit, right? they have no like if they heard a Mexican person use the N-word, they probably trip out because they're like, what the fuck? Just like Cliff World, who's from where?
Oh, yeah, Arkansas, yeah.
What point are you trying to make though?
I'm
Because
gonna-
if you go to that black neighborhood as a Mexican, they're not bred to hate Mexicans because there's no Mexicans around.
There's gonna be,
if you go to East LA,
there's gonna be a prejudice. There's for sure.
Hold on, let's
Antennas is going. The only reason
I never
antennas
even
is going to go up is because how they've been treated.
No,
antennas is not going up because they're worrying about them being the threat. No, antennas not going up because they're not.
Always go
them.
up when people don't understand. When people see something that they don't get, that they haven't been around, they have to, as a human survival instinct, make a blanket assumption about them, and that's going to be defined by what? By racism. Yes,
black people don't do that.
Like, all human beings do that.
I'm gonna tell you how stupid you sound.
Les already said that. Black, we the most accepted.
Yes, I said black people
Ralphie,
are.
this how stupid he sound.
That's not
Blacks
stupid.
went and civilized Europe.
Correct.
Europe is taught to hate
After
niggas.
a lot of raping and pillaging, but
We
yes.
taught niggas how
Don't
to take.
Don't act like the Moors
Hold
ain't
on.
fucking do their Dougie up there.
No,
You feel me?
we
What?
civilized. We went taught them.
Spanish
We
Inquisition?
said, "Hey, why the fuck y'all down here eating with the animals and shit?
Right.
Get
for
up,
sure.
take
For
a
sure.
shower,
For sure.
brush your teeth,
For sure.
use utensils.
Yes.
Here's how you do math. Here's how you do science. Here's how you do medicine.
Was created by Middle Eastern people. That's Arabic.
No, it wasn't. Math
Arabic
was
was created by the math. Look it up.
the oldest evidence of mathematics.
Arabs
is in Africa.
Arabs.
What you want to bet? You want to bet $100, nigga?
We already did this.
You want to bet $100? Hold on. No.
No.
Radio.
I don't have money to bet.
Do you want to
but
bet?
I'm right. I don't have money to
Let's
bet.
bet.
but I'm
We can
right.
bet 50 push-ups right now. The oldest
I can't even do
examples.
50
The
push-ups.
oldest.
You gonna get them done?
The
today?
oldest.
Right,
Lust-
10 at a time.
Hey, look, this is what Lust do. Lust tries to overtalk so no one can hear what
You
you're saying.
overtalk.
I'm letting you talk. The oldest examples of language itself comes from Africa. The oldest examples of music, Africa. The oldest examples of art, Africa. The oldest examples of science, mathematics. Everything starts from Africa
Oldest
because
examples of
we
life.
were here for exactly. So what the fuck
Yes,
is he
yes.
talking about?
But math was
So what is he talking
Math
about?
was invented by the Arabs. That's all I'm saying.
Gavel, nigga.
In the Middle East.
W Varway. Lust, you
No,
cooked
you're
today.
like 0-6.
What's the next
today.
topic? Lust is cooked.
Hold
my
on,
nigga.
hold on. Which civilization invented mathematics? Boom. If I'm wrong, I'll do 10 push-ups right now.
Nah, you gotta do more
you
than
gotta do
10.
50.
No, I
No,
said
you gotta
10.
do 50,
Yeah.
bro. You
Nah,
gotta do
fuck
10 out of
50.
10.
10 more, nigga. And then 30 more, nigga.
Ancient Egyptian, so we're both right.
No, you're not.
Egypt's part of the Middle East too, motherfucker.
Egypt is in
Where's
Africa,
Egypt in
stupid
Africa?
ass.
It is
Egypt is in Africa.
Egypt is in Africa.
That's not
That's
not the Middle East. That's Africa.
Yeah, we're both right.
Hey, now.
No, we're not
What
both.
continent is the Middle East on?
Bro,
Asia. But it's
on
Africa.
Dip in Africa a little bit.
Egypt is in Africa. Africa is us. When you go into the pyramids, because I've been to Egypt, I've been in the pyramids. They look like me on the wall. Glutz, can I get my push-ups?
No.
No. Fuck that. Can I get my push-ups?
We need your definitive answer.
Can I get my push-ups?
Yeah, if
I'll
I'm
do
right-
them with you.
Where's ChatGPT at?
That's what he looked up.
I'll do them.
I was about to
No,
say, what'd
stop
it say?
looking. Egypt is in Africa. We're not going to be this dense.
Egypt? No. Let me read it. Ancient Egyptians developed math for architecture and agriculture.
That's black
Egyptians were North Africans, part of an cultural group of black and brown people by modern standards.
Black and brown is us. We're brown.
I'm brown.
Did they develop it or did they?
We invented it. We were the first people.
I put who
Give me my
who
push-ups,
invented
Lust.
math.
Nah, no. Come on, Lust. Let's go.
Hold on, wait. I'll do. Wait, what's Mesopotamians and Sumerians?
No,
But
let's
see,
go.
but
Hold on, no.
But see, that's
Before
the.
that, read this.
This nigga
Hold
is
on,
crazy.
no.
That's
but
the
see, no, that's-
answer.
What
That's
does it
the
say
Give my
same
push-ups,
description.
Lust.
Hold on.
Lust, give me my push-ups.
Messiah, keep it a stack. What
I
does it
said
say
the
before-
oldest example
What does it say before
comes from
Egyptians?
Egypt, gang.
What does it say before Egyptians?
This nigga Lust.
Read it.
Lust
Read
on
it.
some smoker
The
shit.
Middle Eastern populations.
Lust on some
Hold
smoker
on.
shit.
But it's showing everybody though. It's showing Chinese, Indians. It's just probably
what does it say first?
it's just
It
showing.
was all
Who
close by.
invented
That ain't what it say first. You went down.
What does it say first?
Egypt is in
It said what I
Africa,
read
period.
first.
And Lust, this is before people migrated
Whoever they
there.
said first,
Babylonians.
whoever was the top result, that's what we gotta go by.
No, fuck a top
It
result.
says
Let's use common
Sumerians
sense.
first.
Lush, we got to use common sense. A lot of these people didn't even exist. You got to realize
We can do
the
10
Middle
push-ups together
the
right
Middle
now.
Easterns who are in Africa
Just
now,
for health.
they weren't there then. Let's go.
But-
I'll do them with you.
All right. But the reality is,
Real push-ups.
You need
Don't-
some push-ups
don't
too,
smoke
Lus.
the reality is, I was right.
Oh yeah, that 10 gonna hurt, Lus. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, Lus, you can feel it in the air.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
14.
Come on.
15.
All right. He did 5 for the
He said a
cause.
good
He did 5 for
15.
the
Yeah.
cause.
Nigga can't tell me nothing about human history
But I was right.
because we the source, nigga.
But I was right.
Next
But
topic.
next-
W. Varway again. This is a clean sweep.
We'll see what the internet
This is
says.
a clean sweep.
We'll see what the internet says.
This is a clean sweep.
We'll see what the internet has
Who's
to say.
next?
Go ahead, read that off, Les.
Diddy and Justin Combs sued. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I saw this.
Man.
Why they still trying Diddy is all. By the way, so first of all, before we
The
read
young
this,
niggas, they was probably bringing all
They
Tony
not-
Busby is the lawyer.
They not.
Tony Busby is the lawyer.
Going, nigga.
He taught the son.
Yeah, he taught the son, like, hey, man, you know these little bitches be hoeing.
Hey, this how I got all the power, nigga.
Man,
Yeah.
I got that pink shit for you.
Nigga, I got
That's
Tom
crazy.
Cruise up here right now.
They
He's
trying to
like,
make
young
sure
pussy
Diddy
nigga.
die off in
No
every
cap.
form
No
possible.
cap.
Yeah.
You know
we
this
ain't
is the
getting you,
same
nigga. You
lawyer.
ain't getting up out of this. We gonna get your heritage
No,
too.
cause you know
nigga.
they still got the other shit on ice. They got the Keepy D shit, nigga. So yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So they
God,
hold
that's
that
in the
on
back
there.
pocket on the
That's in
side.
the back pocket. Like, oh, this don't work. All right.
He done beat all this? Okay, yeah.
All right,
there
now
you
we
go.
believe your old ass.
On this set.
Nah, but the cold part is the lawyer for this case is Tony Busby, the same fucking ambulance chaser that tried to sue Jay-Z. He was involved. Like this
So
is
he
like,
so he known for going after them types.
He was
Yeah.
the
100%.
Cleveland quarterback. He was involved in that
yes,
shit.
yeah, literally any like egregious claim, there's a good chance that Tony Busby is involved in some capacity. If Tony Busby won't take your case, then like you're probably not like a relevant or important person in any capacity. With that being said, I mean like the details apparently like so what I derived of it, they said that
kind of fly. That's what.
so what they're alleging is that Diddy's son Justin.
I thought
I'm like, wait, they was sliding
You got the cameraman on the set.
They had it going, nigga.
That's on the game.
That would be like a super high tech way to traffic women, quote unquote, allegedly. Diddy's son Justin Combs lured a woman to Los Angeles with promises of getting her a job in entertainment. When she arrived in the city, she was kept in a house for days and ended up being R-worded by multiple men, including Diddy, allegedly, at least according to a new lawsuit. So they basically said that
Let's call it what it is. She came to LA, got flipped, got promised a job, didn't get it. She felt finesse, and now she going after their ass.
if it's
This-
even
this
true,
sound about right.
Yeah,
Sound about right.
This whole case is a bunch of prostitutes that act like they wasn't selling pussy.
Right, didn't
Sound
get
about
cracking
right.
like they wanted to, and then this what's going on. Now you going after the son. That's
Because
crazy.
hey, Lush, you got to remember they just dropped 3 charges on Diddy.
Yeah, well, he's pretty much about to walk.
He about
I mean,
to skate,
like,
so
yeah,
now
yeah,
they got to
yeah.
pile more shit on.
For sure.
That's
And-
basically what they doing
They gotta
right
arrest
now.
the young niggas. They like, damn, Dad, I thought you said it was just gonna be you.
Right.
I thought we was good, man. I thought you were gonna take the rap.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well,
We,
his-
we,
so
we
his
know Diddy
defense-
innocent, man.
They
We
talking
know
about
Diddy
Snapchat
innocent.
from 2017.
I mean, his defense team responded and was basically like this is retarded.
I've
Like
been
y'all have
saying
no
all these
basis
bitches is
here.
prostitutes
Hey,
that-
Lush,
that
because
didn't
we
know they
got to
was
keep it G.
prostitutes.
Diddy been having these parties doing what he was doing. It didn't become a problem till 1, he sued that alcohol company.
Facts.
1 and 2,
That's really what happened.
2, he started telling black people, hey, why we don't got our own political party? Let's get together, get a political party from us, by us, that represents us. Let's detach from these and create our own. Oh yeah, sex trafficking. Lock his ass up.
He might have did some freaky shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
like,
he doing. We know it's fine.
He doing freaky
Baby oil in the house, bro.
He got the pink cocaine. He
It
doing
was
the
all
freak
good,
shit.
though.
Diddy for
Like,
sure.
I ain't about to keep cashing out on my boy, man. Like he was a freaky
Nah.
nigga.
He
It was
was
all
he did all
good,
that
though.
other shit.
He for sure a 69 guy.
Yeah,
That's
For
just
sure,
crazy.
freak ass
They
nigga.
got tapes and
Hey, what they
baby
say
oil
in
and all
Philly? He a
types of
freak
shit, bro.
bull.
Nut ass freak
Nut ass freak bull.
Nut ass freak bull for Shosky. But with that being said, like you said, it really wasn't an issue until really the whole deal with the alcohol company, with the liquor company.
I ain't never seen the feds fuck up like that though.
Yeah,
They
they
blew
dropped
it.
the ball.
Like, that's this. We talking about the feds, the federal.
They blew it.
They don't come unless they come.
But no, I really think, and I'm gonna stand on this. And I've said it from the moment it happened. When CNN lost the raw footage of that Cassie thing, and that was no longer admissible evidence, the whole entire case was done. I said it at that moment. People were still calling me crazy. ChatGPT was saying I was wrong. All of that. But I was like, no, he's finna walk. He's finna walk. All the charges are gonna be dropped. This is the only piece of substantial evidence that they even have. So the entire case is hinging upon. And guess what? It happened because why? Diddy bribed them motherfuckers. He's slick. His paper long. He had the fucking backyard stash and he shot like 30 milliwatts or whatever. I don't know how much. But I just know that CNN and all CNN and all mainstream media outlets are losing relevance. They're losing.
Like it's facts.
I just put that on that nigga name.
Why it can't be that it just ain't true?
What's not true?
Everything you just said. You said why he walking only because he paid. He just everything we seeing is him looking.
Because
everything we seeing is looking him being guilty, being a freak.
Because it's not about him actually having done it or not. We're talking about the logistics of the case and him being a free man or not. You feel me?
Right.
And what that hinged upon, like the main thing they were trying to use against him, because there's all these claims, right? A lot of them which are proving to be baseless, right? But of all the allegations, the main thing that they had was this whole visual of this incident with Cassie. Now, you're CNN, right? You're CNN. Your whole entire purpose is to be the #1 archivist, the archive of all news history and everything.
Sure.
You have one of the most important pieces of footage
in a time like this,
and you lose it. You lose the
mainstream media.
Imagine that was fucking Nathan or
Let's
Steven
keep it
or
a buck
someone
though,
working here, and they lost it. They're fired.
Mainstream media
nigga
is
can go on his
dead.
phone and get more information than CNN.
And let's
who?
The fuck are you talking about?
Who ain't mad at Adam? But look, let's keep it a buck though, because you can go back on any video we ever did on Diddy. We told everybody from day one, innocent until proven guilty.
Sure.
Don't just go with what they saying in the media. Don't go with all these documentaries and all that. Let's wait until the facts come out, because all y'all going off of is rumors. So to the black community, I'm only speaking to the black community right now, because y'all are the main ones who crucified Diddy and said he was guilty of everything before y'all even got any facts, which is crazy. Because if you look at any other community, they don't even speak about they people when they in the media. What happened to the Nickelodeon nigga? What happened to the Amber Cromie and Fitch nigga? They said one of them was too old to even go to jail.
They shut the
even though he
Epstein.
guilty.
They shut the Epstein.
Where the
down
Epstein
quick.
files? None of that shit coming out. But soon as a nigga on the forefront, y'all making memes. Y'all saying he guilty. Y'all doing a prosecutor job for him. Stop doing that shit. Let the facts come out. Go off of the facts. Stop pushing on your own.
You mad at the culture, nigga?
Yes, nigga. It's called stay on code.
Nigga, you don't think Malcolm X was frustrated, nigga? He got some time. He start trying to beat the niggas, nigga. Like, y'all gonna get down and lay down, nigga.
Malcolm couldn't believe the nigga turned on that nigga.
Everybody got popped, nigga. Malcolm X was like, nigga, we ain't doing that no more, nigga.
No, that's
that
what
shit
it's
still
said.
don't work, nigga. You can beat that shit into a nigga head all day long, nigga. Some niggas ain't gonna accept it, bro.
These niggas crazy, cuz stay on code. That's the whole point of the whole spiel.
Fools can't have jokes about Diddy. Like,
No,
they was going.
Some people wasn't joking.
No, they was like, some niggas had some
Niggas
real,
was talking about.
like,
I knew that nigga was like that.
Yeah. That's why I never went to them parties.
Nah, but the cold part is,
And some niggas called strays just for even being there.
he don't deserve what he's going through now. But we all know, like, Diddy's janky. You feel me? He's done a lot of
He did some
janky
freaky
shit.
shit,
Yeah,
man.
not just
I ain't
freaky,
gonna
like poor business
You can't
practices.
look at Diddy the same after
Them
all
bitches
this.
that was
Even if
selling
he innocent
pussy,
and he walked.
all right, they was selling.
How did y'all look at Diddy before?
Exactly.
Because we knew all this
Yeah,
before.
I knew he
Some
was,
niggas knew he thought he was a prominent businessman,
He
good,
was
take
getting
care of his
money,
family,
doing shit.
buy houses and shit. And then now you gotta look like, oh, he was fucking niggas in the ass. He was raping bitches. and
50
shit.
been
Like,
telling niggas for years Diddy was
no,
sweet.
the culture, no. But
Yeah.
you gotta
Oh, you
think
talking about like the
somebody who
world?
looked at him
Like a
as a
regular
noble
person.
citizen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, they just like tore him all the way down. Like, nigga.
Nah,
like,
yeah, we been knew he liked to, he liked to play at them parties. That ain't nothing new. We know it. I didn't know about the pink cocaine. I just found out what that even was.
Oh,
Y'all got some pink
new
cocaine? Fuck
Hey, the
y'all got.
2C go crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
The what?
The 2C, the pink cocaine.
Oh, okay. Oh, you be off that.
No, it's new shit. They got, what is
Oh,
it?
oh, the Levada too?
Zybeline?
Shit.
What's that shit?
That's some whole different. That ain't
Yeah.
a party drug.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
seeing that shit, nigga, all over. Niggas is slumped over, looking like zombies and shit.
When did you niggas start sucking Nas or whatever the fuck is in them balloons out of the balloons?
Nas been a thing.
No, I'm saying niggas.
Oh no, yeah.
That was never no nigga
Nigga,
shit.
fuck, when
That
did
was the
niggas
car
start doing
racers.
Crystal, nigga. Fuck
Yeah,
you talking
that's-
about, nigga. Don't skip to the Nas, nigga. When did niggas start doing Crystal, nigga?
That shit not
Let's
cool.
start there, nigga. If we gonna skip to the Nas, nigga, niggas start. I just looked up and there young niggas all. I'm like, y'all niggas off crystal.
Nah, niggas doing gang drugs used to be just a little weed.
Little
Maybe
powder,
you got some little
maybe, like,
ecstasy,
you might see somebody
or
do
you got some liquor. But other than that, these niggas is
I
crazy.
start seeing niggas like, oh, I'm in the county. I'm like, wait, nigga, you younger than me. How the fuck you? This your first county trip? You doing crystal?
Niggas used to get DP for doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, cut you off crystal, nigga. Take your ass to the back.
I'm not gonna lie, and
That's what I'm
as
saying.
someone that's been affected by it, and a lot of my people been affected by it, there's nothing cool about crystal ever.
hell
It's not an acceptable drug. There's no real circle. There's no real like hood or anything that's gonna actually actively co-sign it, regardless if they be off it or not. Like
That's why
that shit
I
is
don't
all
do
bad.
drugs no more. I'm smoke weed, little Ross.
Listen, I barely even drink. I'm healthy. Listen, sober body, sober mind.
Adderall's great though.
Stay the fuck off them balloons. I'm tired of seeing
Yeah,
niggas walking around.
that's-
You niggas is weirdos. You don't look cool. They having these balloon fests where they all getting together 100
I
deep
seen
to
that
suck
too.
out of balloons and
Don't
pass
niggas
out.
pass out right
You
after
niggas
you
weirdos, cuz.
Donkey.
Get in the gym. That's what y'all really missing.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen like I'm not gonna say the dude's name, but he's like a legend in LA as far as like the Nas community goes, the nitrous community. I was kicking it with this fool at a function, and I seen bro literally to the face 2 tanks over the course of like 4 or 5 hours. It wasn't just
I
him
seen
on
niggas
it.
lose their legs, so I know
Type
that's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know
it
how
was-
they did that.
And we was doing other drugs too. Like this was a while ago. I'm not like that anymore.
You say he the king of the
Not
tanks?
like that anymore.
Like, what happened to getting pussy and money? You niggas just want to do drugs all day long. Like,
No,
what are you
drugs-
niggas running from out here?
Drugs are fun, but they
A
do
lot of these
suck.
niggas
They're
don't want
not
to get no
productive
money,
at
nigga.
all.
That's what they running from, nigga. Money, nigga. They don't want no fucking money, nigga. They don't want to work, nigga. They don't want to do shit, nigga.
But
you
they
gotta
missed
get
the
money
part of
to
the
get drugs.
equation
They
where
want
it's
to
like
see a nigga with something and take it.
I'm not gonna look. It's me, and I'm clearly not like the most functional human being. I still do what I need to do to get my bills paid. I work really hard. I have, you feel me? Like I'm
You're a functioning addict.
a functional human being
That's why I fuck with us. He don't hide it.
that's
He-
hindered by addiction.
he says
you
he
feel
does
me?
drugs.
Like yeah, you can say functional addict.
What you think you addicted to the most?
Balls.
Yeah, alcohol is probably like my biggest hindrance at the moment. You feel me? Like there's certain like prescriptions that
But
I'll
this the
take.
thing though, Lush. It's like you born with the upper hand. So like everything you doing, you making your life hard.
I'm not
Niggas-
asking for sympathy.
No, I know. I'm saying, why you niggas out here cracked out, knowing we got all these obstacles, and then you gonna add on more shit, crystal and balloons and all? Like, what's wrong with you,
Nigga,
niggas?
that's why niggas cracked
your
out. They
shit
losing
right.
their motherfucking mind.
Niggas is 20 looking 35.
Look at 45.
But y'all know exactly why what happened with the crystal shit, right? It's 2 things. 1, powder became more and more expensive. 2,
They start cutting it
the
first.
cartel started whacking it down and putting more and more crystals. So the fools that was doing powder, they actually started
They
getting
got that
strung
bad
out.
batch.
They started to get strung out on the crystal, didn't even know it. And by the time it was too late, you feel me? It's infected the
Nah,
community.
some niggas I've seen go to jail and they just chose violence, nigga.
Yeah,
That's fact.
and
Nah,
for
nigga, I
sure.
ain't going for that shit, nigga.
For
Fuck
sure.
all that, nigga.
No, because at
niggas
a
just get
certain
near,
point-
niggas just like, yeah, nigga.
Some niggas get around certain niggas start doing it, and then
like,
they easily
these niggas the cool
influence.
niggas, you know, they punching on niggas.
No,
all right, let me try
wasn't.
some too.
It wasn't county though. Like when one of my homies that hit me from county, he was talking about one of my black homies. This is like a while ago, years ago, and he said, "Go fast," and I was like, "What the fuck? Like you doing what?" Like because that's typically like a white or Hispanic drug mainly. You feel me? It's never been. But nowadays,
I feel like once niggas started doing it, then it became like the epidemic.
Yeah,
like,
it was
damn,
over.
it's over with.
You know, once
Yeah.
niggas take over, so we gonna make it seem
You know,
like
niggas
it's
gonna
cool
overdo
and
that shit.
That shit,
Yeah,
that shit just
niggas
never.
trying to make anything seem cool. He doing like shit, nigga. It's cool because I do it. You want to try something
Nah,
too,
for
nigga?
sure. You
Nah, but
niggas
also-
are fiends, cuz y'all really dope fiends. Y'all fly ass dope fiends. They got designer on doing crystal. Weirdo.
Nah, no.
Get 30 days in the gym and change your motherfucking life.
nah, and that shit's not gonna. Like, that's not like the thing is that gives you an illusion when you do shit like
Right there, that back.
crystal for the first time and shit is gonna make you feel like, oh, like this is making me function at an elite level. I'm doing way better. Like it really creates that illusion.
This the
for me.
crazy thing though. Whatever you running from, it's gonna be 100 times worse once you sober up.
Yeah.
So you never gotta stop running. So you
Yeah.
might as well just face that shit head on. And
How you
go.
know they running?
Yeah, because some niggas just like
You gotta
feeling
be
this
running.
shit.
What else you doing?
Some like getting high.
You don't just like getting high.
Some niggas really like just getting high.
Who just like getting high?
Niggas that get high like getting high, nigga.
Who just like being a smoker? Cause I don't know no smoker that just like being a
never say
smoker.
smoker.
You never-
I'm talking about the hard drugs.
Yeah. That's
But
different.
niggas that consider lean as hard drugs.
Yeah, you a crackhead. You on lean, you a fiend.
I don't know, no
Liquid
broke
heroin.
lean head.
Yeah, because in order
And
to
this is
consume,
facts.
yeah,
Shit, I know broke lean heads.
What
I
they
mean,
not-
Niggas are damn near suck a dick to hit that last line.
Hell, dog.
Well,
some of these
they
niggas-
some green heads.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
sipping green
but
and yellow. I'm
those-
talking about
and
like a
No, those fools are gonna wind up doing heroin,
that's
bro.
a nigga that just drinking
They're
lean
gonna
'cause he
wind
think
up
it's
doing
cool.
fentanyl. If they're like that, what you just described, if they're that pressed about some syrup, they finna be on that Fetty Wap ASAP. I promise you.
Why do you want to sip cough medicine and feel tired? I don't get it.
Well, I mean,
At least with an upper, you like
When you
you.
do it, you
A nigga
gonna
want to
understand
go
it
to
now,
sleep.
like
What is the infatuation? I don't get it, nigga.
like the real answer
I
is
swear it's a
like,
community.
cuz,
of niggas
what the fuck
drink,
is that?
Like real juice, the community. It's crazy.
I get it, but
there's some niggas
for
that
sure.
got some real money. That's like
Ralphie,
they
you got to
choose-
tell me though.
Not the niggas that drinking yellow and green. Not the we not talking about this.
PTSD.
We talking about the niggas that's paying
PTSD,
200
trauma.
plus a line on perk juice, Quagan, and what?
You paying
Yes,
200 to go to sleep?
Yes, it's bad. But the community of niggas I know that drink juice, they be probably dealing with some shit, and that's what they choose.
Hold on,
to
keyword,
spend their
say it
money on.
again.
They dealing with some
Yeah.
shit.
And that's what I mean.
But
These
some
niggas
of them
be
dealing with
running
it, but
from
some
shit.
niggas really do just like the feeling of it, like being high.
If you
Some
just
niggas
like
just,
the, I
You
mean,
like
if
the
you
feeling
rich,
of going to sleep, cuz?
but everybody dealing
Cause that's
with
all
it.
you
every
doing off
nigga ain't
lean.
immediately
But
going to
They're
sleep.
going
off
to
of it.
sleep, nigga.
Some people sip lean, and
Yeah.
that they drink that cup the whole day. They handle all their business, and they just love the taste.
Love the taste of cough syrup?
It's
It should be
good,
tasting
bro.
like candy.
That
You mix
shit
it with
taste
the
like
soda.
Go
candy,
buy
bro.
candy.
Niggas wasn't mad at Wayne dropping hits off the lean.
buy
nigga.
candy.
Yeah. Nigga. There's a lot of niggas that was getting bold, nigga. This shit is good, nigga. But
it's
I
a
don't
look,
drink juice no
every
more.
human being got vices, though, right? Everybody got
You do
vices.
some shit you know you're not supposed to be doing, but you do it anyway.
We all got
Yeah,
vices.
I done fucked a couple bitches raw I wasn't supposed to be fucking.
type
You gonna
shit.
do some
that might be a vice,
and,
but
and you know that you're not supposed to be doing that, but you gonna do it. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck?
And like, look,
nah, you got to start giving a
and
fuck,
if
gang.
you really,
Like,
if you're that disciplined,
people got to start giving a fuck.
If you're
That's
that
the issue.
disciplined, respect to you, because like
Yeah.
most people don't have that ability, like, or not ability, because that's everyone has the ability, the discipline to actually execute.
You have to train your
Such
mind
a-
to do some shit like that.
Yeah,
Bro,
You gotta have
we in a
willpower, too.
society.
Yeah, because everybody, it's you robots. You wake up, you do what you do.
Yeah.
It's just, you got a constant
Some
program
people
that
wake
you do,
up, go to work
you know
all
what I'm
day,
saying?
go home, smoke their weed, play the game, go to sleep,
Sip
do
they
it again
cup,
the next
go
day.
to sleep.
Listen,
No, not some
if that's
people,
the if that's
majority
the
of
reality
people.
you want for yourself, hey, I'm looking at the betterment of society. When you got a whole epidemic of young teens and early 20s that don't want to work, got no work ethic, can't do 10 push-ups, scared to fight,
No, that's-
scared to even
you
approach
true.
girls, don't want to get no money, just want to get high and jack off to a computer screen. Where is society headed? Because we're the ones
I all the
that make
time.
society
I
better and
agree
keep
with that.
society spinning.
It's valid.
I
What are
agree
we
with
talking
everything
about?
you saying.
Half of these niggas want to be women now.
Now you
That's a
spitting.
whole nother
Yeah,
epidemic. Fuck
Yeah,
are we
now-
talking about?
See, now you spitting.
Yeah, you cooking
Yeah.
right now, nigga.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. What type of nigga don't want to get no money? Like, what
Niggas
you
out
want?
here scrawny as a
See,
motherfucker.
that's the first W viral way of the day.
Man,
if
I
we're
been
being
cooking
honest.
you all day.
Nah, that was the first
Fricassee
W.
in your
These
ass.
niggas don't want to fight, but ready to pop a nigga. Then
Nah.
you gotta go to jail.
Go to
then
jail
you
and
gotta
fight all day.
Nigga, like, nigga, this shit is backwards, nigga.
Not
Like
everybody
the,
can
the
lead.
whole
Some people
term
can't
of
even
I ain't
lead
doing no
themselves
fighting
to
is
do
just like
certain
if you
shit.
was
They wanna see what
outnumbered
everybody else
or you was
doing.
in a situation or something. These niggas turned that into like just a one-on-one fade. Nigga, I ain't doing no fighting. Like, god damn, nigga, when the nigga,
Yeah.
like that was like if it was 5 of y'all.
That was
you know,
regular,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm walking down the street like,
just saying.
and y'all trying me like, yeah, y'all a little too deep today, buddy. We ain't doing all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that turned into like,
That's because niggas threw the
One
rules.
nigga,
That's because
like-
niggas threw the rules away.
yeah,
it don't
the
even
rules
matter.
that shit been got thrown away.
Hey, I wanted to ask you guys this, Viral and Messiah in particular, but open question to the whole panel. But I know you guys for sure saw Brandon yesterday, right?
I saw some of it.
What
saw
you
some of
talking
it.
about?
Did you see what Brandon was? What Brandon was saying about? Do you agree with him that Adam is afraid to intellectually spar with Brandon, and that's why he doesn't want him on the Tuesday show?
I don't
I
believe
really
that.
ain't got no
don't believe
opinion on that. Yeah, that's
I just think
Scared of
Adam.
what?
Adam looks at the numbers, bro. Whatever he feels is gonna do the most numbers and get the most virality, I think that's what he does. Honestly, I think Adam don't give a shit what you do,
No cap.
what happened. If that motherfucker going viral, he's doing it. Even if he's the butt of the joke, he don't
Number
give a
game.
fuck. You gotta realize Adam selling his own wife off. So you can't tell me a nigga's afraid of anything who's letting his wife get fucked. Like, cause we asked him, like, damn, cuz what you get out of that? He like, honestly, it's business.
Millions.
So that's when I'm
Yeah.
like, Adam
like
don't
the way
care.
you did it.
Yeah.
Adam don't care about nothing except what's making money. Once people realize that,
good business
they'll
man.
stop with all this. Oh, why Adam this? Why that? What are you not understanding, my nigga?
No
He's
cap.
letting you know he don't even believe in God, nigga.
What are you talking about? He just thinks we
that's fact.
disappeared
He
here.
has said this on multiple occasions.
Like y'all niggas ain't
he
getting
said it,
this
but
shit.
scared to do what? What are you saying? To debate?
He gonna lose
about
the
what?
debate and then what? Like Adam probably like, okay,
Still
how is
gonna
this
do
gonna go
numbers.
viral?
Adam probably
don't
just
care.
tired of hearing the nigga talk when he there.
Okay, that's
I feel
literally
like, and I watched one episode
the most
when
accurate
they was
thing you
talking
could
about
possibly
something,
say.
and then he was completely wrong, and he didn't accept it. Adam looked like he was frustrated.
That
They
was that
talking about
one
when
debate they
when
had.
ICE was raiding,
Yeah.
and he was saying, no, it wasn't no ICE raids, and he was saying it, and like Adam was like,
Well,
bro,
this
yes, it
fool-
was, like it was, and he,
It's like some things you can't just even troll about.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
beyond
nigga,
that,
shit going
beyond
on,
that,
nigga.
Brandon said that he referred to, and this is a direct quote. I know you guys are conservative leaning, but is Donald Trump a quote unquote beacon of transparency? Like, is he just like the shining example of being honest with the world?
I'm gonna tell you straight out.
kinda be
Ain't
saying
no
it's
The
true.
beacon of
I wouldn't
transparency.
say a beacon,
I'ma
but
say-
he does say
He be keeping it real.
He
That's
keep
an
it real.
insane comment, bro.
As the president,
Not the beacon.
Insane.
Not the
No, as
beacon.
the beacon, but as the president, he say shit that the homie is say that he not even supposed to say.
Yeah,
that.
we went-
That I
slid.
can tell you, but
We
I
did
wouldn't
that
say
shit.
publicly. He will say it publicly.
Trump says a lot of he says truths, but he says a lot of things to where you don't know whether he's telling the truth or not.
He say
but
his
by,
truth.
But
He
by
be
yeah, but
capping.
no, but by his personality of him being outspoken and not really caring compared to what the puppets presidents that we used to, now people look at it like he's more of a truth teller. He might hit you with certain points where you know it's no denying about lying about it, so he don't lie about it. So I don't think he's the deacon because he still is a puppet in a sense. He's
Okay.
just the face.
Yeah,
of it.
Exactly. He's just
Let's
a new
keep it real.
flavored puppet.
Let's
that
keep
now-
it real. Nobody that's active in the government is 100% transparent. It's an old quote that they say, we give you your villains and we give you your heroes. So everybody you see is a part of this theater. Left wing, right wing, same fucking bird.
But look,
they
look.
all on the same team. The one president that we saw be straight transparent, what happened? They knocked his top off,
Yep.
broad daylight,
No, facts.
in the middle of a parade,
But
next
he
to
would
his
be-
wife.
He would
The
be
greatest
like
president.
He was
like somebody
transparent.
like that.
So,
So look, let me tell you
that's
why.
transparency.
Because he showed
Kennedy.
you that side of him. Every presidents ain't tweeting this shit, talking about random fucking scenarios that's going on in
Right.
the world. They not pulling up the UFC games and shit. They don't let you see that. You ain't seen niggas doing all that shit, bro. Niggas just cooped up, chilling, signing papers and shit. They pop out when they gotta go speak.
yeah,
Type
but that's
shit.
that's all theater. That's like
He with all that, though.
They making you
Nah,
believe
but
all
it-
this
it's-
shit.
it's no
you gotta
different.
realize if Trump is really exposing all of this shit that he says he's exposing, how he's still alive? Because the one president we seen really try to expose it. What happened to him?
You
What
gotta
you mean?
do-
They
one-
tried
no.
to take him
The
out.
one
That shit was fake as
That shit
hell.
was fake as
If
hell.
nigga get hit in the ear and don't got a more nigga. Come on,
Come on, man,
man.
get the fuck out. You think this
And
what I'm
then-
saying?
and-
Y'all
and-
niggas believe in the
But
script.
the movement
Y'all believe in the
was fake.
script.
Like, come on,
Exactly.
like,
Get the fuck
all
outta
this
here.
shit
Yes.
is fake.
Do y'all really
Exactly.
sit here and believe that the government?
don't believe it,
no,
but
that's
they
what I'm
said
saying.
what they said.
No,
That's what
everything.
they said.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but
Like,
exactly,
this
but
is documented. That's what they said.
everything is smoke and mirrors. They're never going to put everything out there. They put what they want you to know. They're not sitting out there giving us the foreplay of the game of what's going on. If that's really the case, then every other state will be knowing how America moves. And
No, this is facts.
yeah, so
This is
but
facts.
people really be getting on the news and believing all that. So
Yeah.
when he say fake news, they still believe that whatever he says. This is why I don't understand, like he just said, of people picking sides and running with it like it's a gang. Like you really believing that they're doing everything in your favor. The government want to know everything we doing.
No
the
cap.
AI is getting out of control.
No
They
cap.
getting there in your house now.
I'm about to say they about to start faking niggas' crimes in a minute, nigga.
Exactly.
They gonna be on camera
Easily.
doing something that you ain't even you was at the house. Then when it get like that, niggas ain't gonna know what to do.
Listen, he went over there and kissed that Western Wall. That told me everything I needed to know. Last I checked, Kennedy ain't go kiss that wall. So to me, Kennedy wasn't a part of that. Because everybody, like, you the
Exactly.
president of the U.S. Why the fuck you over there paying homage and bowing down to they shit?
Yeah.
This the U.S.
Worshiping crystals and
Like,
all
hold
this
on.
And he
can I
supposed to be a Christian and
Is
shit,
Israel
right?
allies or are they running us?
Israel is the 51st state of the United
I ain't
States.
gonna lie, but he
Rockefeller said his family created this shit.
One thing I can say about him, he cool with all the top ops, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He's the top niggas like they act like they ready to push a button. Like
One thing I give them, though, they know
them
they.
niggas is they kind of like mutual with him. I feel like if he wasn't in office, we would have been probably up the road.
Nah, I agree with that. One thing they do,
He was
they
the better option.
They got more
That's what
respect.
I'm
They got.
saying, like,
he was the better
if Bill
option out of
Hurd
him and the
would've been
bitch.
strapped up boots on,
Yeah, he's a
nigga.
better
Out of him and the
It would have
bitch.
been World War III right
I'm
now.
picking
They
him
got
every
more
time.
respect for him than they do because they know he will push a button. I give him that
He
much.
ready.
So
I didn't vote because they both sucked, but yeah.
Well, I mean, let's just be real. Your vote don't matter anyway.
Correct.
That's why we got the
I didn't
electoral
even
vote.
bro.
How does your vote matter and they got electoral votes? So they say, okay, this what the people wanted. That's cool. Electoral votes. Anyway, they're selected anyways. They're not elected.
It might count for like local, like
The only votes that we
municipalities
need
and
is
things
local
like that.
votes, bro.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the only
Local
shit.
shit.
Vote on the
Yeah.
laws, props and shit.
Propositions
Like, I've been
and all
saying
that.
that shit. Like, it don't matter who in office. Like, they still gonna do what they
And
gonna
even
do. We
that's
need to fix
compromise
right
for
here.
sure.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
compromise.
compromise
But
as
it can
well.
be dealt with though.
Once
can
you-
try.
You got
Once
more
you-
power doing that than trying
Once
to worry
you
about
find
the
out
state. Yeah.
they all related,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a light don't go off. How
Yeah.
are all the presidents related, except for like one or two? Like all y'all related, all y'all family somewhere down that bloodline, and then that bloodline goes back to royalty in England and all. Like so, this shit ain't even being ran by us. The
But
U.S.
aren't
is
we
a
all
corporation.
related
We're a
down the
business.
bloodline?
Yeah, man, we all.
So shut the fuck up.
Martin Luther King,
Shut
man,
the
he had
fuck
a dream,
up.
man. We all got to get together and be one, man.
If you ain't got no melanin, you ain't related to me.
I feel like we all got a little melanin in us, man.
If you ain't got no melanin, you ain't related.
You better pray that my 23andMe don't say like 0.07% Ugandan. or
Lust
some
might
shit,
got a
bro.
little
That 23andMe shit is a
No, he praying that it do say. That's like finally.
Let me get one drop.
Hey, I'm
And then-
Italian. There's a chance that it might have. You feel me? A
Yeah,
little
let's
bit of
want that
speed,
one
you feel
drop.
me? I want that. Yeah.
Yeah, but Trump know how to play the media. He been around too much. He been around all the
For sure.
the
He was
urban
at all the
urban
parties
niggas.
and
Yeah,
shit, too.
exactly. He been
You
at all
got
the
a couple of
parties.
them parties
Yeah,
and shit
facts.
with them niggas that got airtime.
No,
nigga. No, God, nigga. He was already politicking and shit, nigga.
Nah, that's what it said. But out of all the presidents, he's the most entertaining. So it's like if it's gonna be a theater and it's
He
gonna
is
be a
funny as
game,
fuck,
make
yeah.
it entertaining. He's entertaining right now.
He is funny.
Like, what would you rather, the bitch?
No. She locked too many of the homies up for me to ever support.
I'm
Said
not
she tryna-
following behind
They
no
said she
woman,
trying to run for
period.
governor out here now.
Oh,
from
hell
the Bay, you
no.
know,
She gonna lock up the whole
all
city.
of them.
Everybody gonna be locked
She
up.
was out here before. Yeah, locked
Shout
up
out
the
to
top,
women.
all types
I
of
love
niggas.
y'all. I adore y'all. But any grown man that want to follow the lead behind a woman is a bitch to me.
Fuck.
Straight up. Women were put here to follow us. How the fuck you gonna have a woman at the head of your nation? You think every other nation gonna respect
There's a
us?
lot of nations that are ran by women. I
Yeah,
can't
bro.
name them, but I
Queen
seen
Elizabeth,
them.
You
bro.
can't name them.
I can't. Bro, I don't
can't
know.
just come off the
Fuck
head.
about geography,
No.
no
Hold on,
geography
hold on.
and history.
Queen
I don't give a
Elizabeth.
fuck about none of that
You
shit.
can't be a queen without a king.
But she the queen.
I know, but you can't be a queen without a
like
king.
leaders of certain
I can be the king without a
that ain't
queen.
kings
Out
and
there,
queens. They
like-
got democracies and
And
shit.
you think it ain't no shadow people behind her? Come on,
And
cuz. Y'all
what it
better
is.
start paying
But she
attention.
didn't. She also didn't run
How
the
you- how
country.
are you
She
a
was just-
grown
that's-
man
She was a queen. That's not
saying
an
a
official
woman
political
needs to
office,
run
be fair.
us? How are
No,
you saying
facts.
you're a grown
But
man
they
saying a
talk
woman
about
needs to
her
run?
like the one.
Yeah, no, there was
was the
jacking
face.
Queen Lizzie for sure.
Yeah.
Every man who voted for Kamala, them the type of niggas that go to work while their wife stay home and they just give their check away to their wife and she give him allowance. Straight bitch made. Put a skirt on. Use a bitch.
Fuck.
Viral said it.
That is like Ralph. That fool Ralph be doing that.
Imagine
Doing
you
no
in the
shit like
military.
that, nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
you
Imagine
talking
you
about?
in the
Not you,
military.
Ralph. Not you. Not you. No, you.
Ralph be doing
No,
Hell no, nigga.
I'm not you. Not you. I'm talking about this fool named Ralph Sinatra.
Nah,
This
his name's
nigga bullshit. He
Sinatra,
trying to get a
nigga.
clip off you.
Yeah, his name's Sinatra, nigga.
Yeah, I forgot your name was Ralph too.
I'm just
Nah,
saying.
his name's Sinatra, nigga. No,
Yeah, he is Sinatra. Yeah.
What's the go get the next?
What's the next topic
man?
though?
Which one y'all want to run? Y'all want to? We already did.
I'm tired of Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over Diddy.
You don't
on
give
the
a
set.
fuck about Will Smith.
Yeah,
or
that,
do we?
hey, Will Smith out here trying to get
Will
his rap
Smith out here
career.
being a YN again.
He was sending shots at Rob.
All right,
and
let's
shit.
do that.
I'm like, oh,
That
yeah.
nigga said if you say my name on the stage, I'm on the stage.
You
The
know
Will
what come
Smith.
with it, nigga.
He trying to be
Will out here
young.
trying to be a YN, nigga.
You know Philly hot right now, so he trying to get that Philly
He said,
up
shout out to
out
my
of
Philly
drill
niggas. He name dropped niggas.
Philly drill
Shout
way.
out to Meek.
All right. Will Smith is very disappointing.
Will Smith
He was
is
gassing. I
Will
ain't
he
gonna lie.
gassed.
I was
It's-
fucking with that
Will
little
Smith
shit.
is in therapy right now.
Yeah,
That's what he doing.
This
Cuz
nigga
is
in
stressed the
therapy.
fuck out.
And see, this
Yeah.
what happened when you follow behind a woman. You start doing shit like Will doing, nigga.
He chasing his old
Jada got him
rapper
losing his motherfucking
Jada's
mind.
evil though, bro.
Jada drug him through the mud, nigga.
All right, let's see what bro talking. Is there? We do have to watch the whole thing because that's like kind of crucial to have to sit through this.
So you be gassing more than the Will?
Hell yeah.
Big Will.
Big Will, nigga, not the little
Charlie
one, nigga.
Slav in the building.
He used to be fire though. I'm not gonna lie.
Will
Will
gas,
Smith was
nigga.
The whole world dark as
Yeah,
night.
dark.
Let there be light.
Look.
My insights don't
Get
sound
'em.
right in sound bites. I'm sitting at the table with the Jedi Knights.
You hear
Y'all
me?
still sleeping on me like red eye
Why you
flights.
sleep, Lush?
That wasn't bad.
Gas, and fuck you talking
wasn't
about,
bad. That
nigga?
wasn't bad.
Ali mixed it up with Obama. Suffocated.
You want that real
poverty.
rap
Now I
back,
got
right,
wealth
nigga?
trauma,
This what
dropping
you on, nigga.
It's not bad. A stealth bomber, road to success, navigated the narratives, raised 3 kids, made it through 2 marriages, Oscars, Emmys, Grammys, and when I stare at them, hearing them whisper, you got every right to be arrogant. You in the presence of greatness, still gracious, top-notch taste, too allergic to basics. Y'all can look, but you'll never find a replacement, and all this from Jeff's mom's basement. I am the
Nigga, see, he was nigga talking crazy, nigga.
Yeah. I am the illest.
They ain't gonna respect it though.
No, they not. But he talking that talk.
Now I'm not the type of man to move in malicious ways, and I am too grown to play childish games. But if you talking crazy out your face up on the stage and disrespect me on the stage, expect me on the stage. Jokers dish shit out, cry foul when it's time to take it. City full of real ones, wasn't raised to fake it.
Yeah, take them back
meal
with
to
this
the
whole
roots
outfit
all
and shit.
greatness. Global status from my Philly foundation. I am a trailblazer. I'ma tell my own story. I am the narrator. I'ma rip the snakes out of the
He transcended though. He elevated
But
in a
that's what I'm
different
saying.
lane.
If he was a rapper,
But he always had
that would have been
dreams,
the
bro.
equivalent of doing a podcast.
Fresh
right?
Prince?
To
Nah,
bring it all
hell
the way
nah.
back.
Doing movies?
Fresh Prince is a showcase of his dreams, bro.
Movies ain't equivalent. Like that's crazy.
No,
yeah.
I'm saying you sit in front of a
Fresh
camera.
Prince is dreams, bro. He had dreams, bro.
But his
he
rap-
wanted to be a
but he was a rapper.
Right.
He wanted to be a actor, bro. He wanted to be the whole package that come with being a famous person.
He just wanted to be a star.
Yeah, most
Some
people,
kids had
most
that
people
as
nowadays
kids,
that
bro.
know Will Smith, they gonna know him for his movies before they know music. Like Mark Wahlberg.
I was
Niggas
just
didn't
about
know.
to say
Niggas didn't know.
100%.
Niggas ain't thinking Mark Wahlberg was a rapper. Majority
Ice
is
Cube.
acting.
Ice Cube, a lot of people ain't gonna think of it.
Nah,
as
we
a-
know Cuba rapper.
Not youngsters.
Nah, NWA. If you know, the world know NWA.
They know nigga gang.
Tell
nigga.
someone from Atlanta if they know Ice Cube, a YN, they gonna say from Are We There Yet?
No, why ain't gonna say NWA?
Nah, you
No, they're
sleep,
not,
bro. You
bro.
actually
Are we
sleep
there
right
yet?
now.
Y'all could have said Friday or something at
Nah.
least.
They might not even know Friday. A lot of them.
Yeah. It's people
lot-
right here.
in
Like,
Atlanta?
bro, I be like, you ain't
We're
never seen
older.
Friday?
In Atlanta?
A lot of them might not, bro.
Bro, it's some young niggas right
When he
now.
got
I be
his
like, you ain't never
commercial
seen
success is
Friday,
what I mean.
nigga. I'm telling you, bro. Niggas is more asleep than you think. These YNs don't give a fuck about nothing in 2000 nothing.
Yeah, nah,
That was 19
I agree.
something.
Do YNs like, have they all seen like Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood even? Like,
These
no.
niggas ain't watching movies though. They
No, they
watch.
don't watch-
They
they
watch.
watching-
They
they
watching.
trying to make
They watching
movies,
IG.
nigga.
So that's what I'm saying. But like, so you would think that things that we all grew up on in our childhood, which is just normal.
We in the
like,
metaverse now. All
Yeah,
that
it's
shit, all
different.
that capture a movie and drop it shit. That's you got to be on that. But like, we in
YNs
the
ain't even
metaverse.
seen Training Day. Type
Pick up
shit.
your phone
Like,
and get out there and go do what you do.
regardless,
The
okay.
metaverse, wow.
So the bar he used to diss Chris Rock, he said, if you talking crazy out your face on the stage and disrespect me on the stage, expect me on the stage. Like, all right, that's not really a diss for my like. I feel like he's just like let it be known.
Yeah,
Nah, he's stomping down on what he did.
Yeah.
But they were trying to say that was low key even fake. Did y'all see that old clip of the that comedian?
Everything's fake.
They had the exact same.
This shit is all an illusion. I ain't
Oh,
even
it
here
was-
right
it
now.
was-
The Oscars was fake.
The slap and shit. They had the exact same thing from like I think it was like the 70s or something. They got a video. They got the exact same shit.
The
What
thing
was
is
the-
though, why? Like, how would that benefit Will Smith in any capacity?
What do you
gave him
mean,
some money.
nigga? What
Like,
you mean
he
he
just got a
benefited?
stupid bag
Chris
from
Rock
it?
went on
They
tour
went
after
viral.
that. Yeah, Chris Rock tickets sold for like 300 after that.
No, for sure.
They
But,
was
how
like
did, but
$20.
that was like, I mean, Will Smith is
Will Smith
banned,
got that bag.
but he
What do
already
you
had
mean?
the bag and he's
Take
effectively.
He got
Mo
another bag, nigga.
What he rapping for? Nigga,
That-
you need all them
So
bags,
that's the
nigga.
conspiracy we're running with, that Will got paid to
Even if
run
he
on
did it or
stage.
did,
It might even have to necessarily
But
be
look,
for Will. It
even
could have
if
been
he
for
did it or
for
did-
Chris Rock. Them niggas is still actors at the end
But
of
he
the
still
day.
got paid, right? He would have to get paid too.
For
right?
sure, he
if
getting
he did it or
paid.
did, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody got paid.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around like the semantics of how like or like the.
Do you feel like it's impossible that he got paid?
No, I don't think it's.
Do you feel like it's
impossible.
impossible? It could be fake.
No, I don't think it's impossible. But I also like would have to use a lot of. I'd have to understand the logic because it seems to be above my head at this point. But I know that
I'm gonna pull up when I find the clip. I'm gonna send it to you. They got Will's exact moments and movements, and then the dude and the comedians in them in the 70s with the exact same lines and everything. Nigga in the crowd, he say something about him, he yell up about his wife and do the exact same shit.
Was that before or after? Because I had a lot of people telling me that came after. It was like a spoof.
Nah, that was before. That was some old shit.
I mean, but we were just talking
Somebody
about how they
told me
could
that
have
was
AI like they could have me robbing fucking Wells Fargo and right now, but y'all know I'm on the pod with y'all, but there's footage of Lush
allegedly
with the Maggie. You feel
All
me?
I'm gonna say is
yeah.
the world is a stage. So anything that go on in Hollywood to that magnitude, it's hard for me to believe is real.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you got to realize at that time he did that award show was dry. People wasn't fucking with that shit. So they're like, we need some type of viral moment to bring this back.
No,
I
understand.
Will come slap the shit out of Chris Rock. He going on tour anyway. That boosted his sales up for his tour. And we all talking about the award show even to this day. We still talking about it.
I get it,
That topic was
like
kinda
I get it, but also being
plays.
like, if you're like 100 millionaire / potential billionaire like Will Smith is, and really all you can do in life is accumulate more accolades. There's no amount of money you can make that's gonna upgrade your lifestyle in any capacity. He's too rich.
You gotta realize
Basically,
these
too
people
rich
are
to still be in the script.
Hey, first of all, ain't no too rich. Second of all, these people are owned. So you're gonna do what the fuck I say. You know how this Hollywood shit go.
This could be Scientology related.
You know how this Hollywood shit go.
No, hey,
I'm gonna make you rich and famous, but behind the scenes, you gonna do what the fuck I say if you want to stay rich and famous.
I wish my dad was a part of like some cooler shit when he was doing movies, so I could have been like high powered. You feel me? Like,
Nigga, you did bunk. You a brother on Indeed.
yeah, but
You can get any job in the world. Your brother owns the job sourcing site.
You would
What
think,
are we talking about?
You would think it's like that, but I've like been like I've talked to him before. You think I never talked to him? Like, hey, what's good with it? Like, yeah, I was just
This
sign up
is
for
just
the app.
common knowledge. His brother owns.
His brother owns Indeed.
That nigga brother owns
CEO. He's the CEO.
Nah, you did
Bro, that's what I said. Like, he's just choosing to make your life hard. All that sob story shit.
No, it's not a sob story. I'm saying
He just lived the
like
way he
I'm
lives.
in a great
Kind of like, fuck it,
position.
I just don't want to be successful.
Some
No,
people
I'm
don't
successful.
choose though. Some
I
people
know,
get
I'm
it
in
does
a
all,
great.
you know?
I'm not talking about. I'm saying that I wish my dad was like a little bit more powerful, so that I could have really just like
could have
been
just got put in the
high-powered up.
role.
So you
Yeah.
telling me,
I would have started Death Row Part 2 type shit and like
Yeah, he wants to be in
Yeah,
the
bro,
like,
you
I
telling me
could've
your
been a super
brother
joint.
owns Indeed? You could have owned Career Builder. You chose meth instead.
no,
No, he was doing.
You chose
music.
Crystal.
He was
Yeah,
going
no, I-
crazy. He was big.
That's
in the
crazy.
music.
I did my little path. You feel me? No, like it was never like that. I don't think my parents were expecting my brother to be like
CEO.
like he was. Shit, he just turned out.
That's crazy. I never knew this. I
but
swear
bros,
to God. That's
you guys
crazy.
also got to keep in mind. My brothers are like 14, 15 years older than me. You feel me? Like we grew up in like
I mean, they were like
Different
tech,
eras,
like,
huh? Yeah.
yeah, like it was completely
They
different.
be on their
Like,
tech shit.
Hey, some of the homies need a job.
yeah.
Hey, we gotta holler off camera,
You know what I'm
cuz. You need to holler at your
saying?
bro.
They-
The homies need jobs,
Indeed
cuz.
may or may
They
not
own
be
Indeed
racist. I'm
back
just playing.
then, they
Oh,
had
we know.
some
Hey, we know what the fuck going on.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
DEI inclusion policies over there. So.
Oh, trust me, I know. I was on
Yeah.
Indeed when I got out of prison, nigga. They wasn't answering none
I
of them
told
emails.
my brother, hey,
Dead
I
homies.
had that shit too,
I'm
nigga.
sending 100 a day,
Yeah,
nigga.
what?
No
Nigga,
emails.
now they just want my information and shit.
I told my brother,
So
hey,
good.
hell of my
Fuck
black
going on?
homies be saying that it's hard for them to get jobs. I don't know with that. What's up with the app, bro, man? And he's like, no, and I'm like, yeah, we'll see about that.
When the next battle, Lush? Cause we need to pop out.
No, for sure we gotta buy her. I seen
Nah.
T-Rex just have a motherfucking seizure on stage.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Rex,
crazy. I
cuz,
seen
listen,
that. That was
Rex,
crazy.
I'm gonna
Rex
tell
gotta
you what
lose that
Rex gotta
weight,
do.
man.
Rex, cuz, you gotta lose that weight.
Eat some fruit and
You
work
gotta
out
go
and shit.
shopping, get back in some fly clothes.
Go shopping.
Go get the money
Go
out.
stop the seizures, nigga.
Nah.
Go shopping and shit.
Go shopping. Prevent your seizure.
Get fly, nigga. Go
Change your mindset.
Your
Huh?
ass day, nigga.
Get some shopping.
Nigga, go party
Rex,
and shit.
cuz, go get the money out change, my nigga. Keep your motherfucking haircut, get in the gym, lose some weight, change your diet, get back to the money Ave Rex.
You gotta cut
this
that.
whole
You gotta quit
neighborhood,
the alcohol.
6-0 Crip Rex, cut. That's not it. Get back to the money Ave Rex, and Rex will go back cracking again.
Here's the thing. So
Definitely gotta get healthy.
do you think is it possible that Geechee threw them C's up and it made Rex C's up? Is that possible?
Oh, you
Is that-
speak bar now.
I ain't even gonna kill Rex, man. Rex
Rex is my
Rex
friend.
get
Shout out
better,
to Rex.
nigga. Yeah,
Rex is
shout out
my
to
friend
Rex.
in real life, but
Bro,
that
where did you see that in the comments?
Said C's up, throw the
For
C's
sure.
up.
He for sure seen that in the
C's up,
comments.
make
Yeah.
C's
Bar
up.
right there. I'm about to take that one.
I'm just hard.
They
like
said
that,
Rex is
fool.
good, but it's fucked up because they're gonna forever use that in rap battles.
They
man.
have to.
Oh yeah,
They
he's
don't have to,
Rex
but it's
would
like
use
yeah.
it.
next 5 battles. That's straight Rex ball.
Rex,
That's it.
look, Rex is the homie.
He better Eminem off 8 Mile.
Oh,
yeah.
he better go fake a seizure, pop
Rex-
up with a blick. He
that's
better do
another
something.
He gonna have to do that like fake it. Oh, bitch, you thought it happened again.
Yeah, how you shaking like me when I caught the seizure? Throw the hat, nigga.
Throw the hat. Throw the hat. Look, bro, this my
Y'all
friend
think
in
Rex
real
coming
life.
back, or you think he's like he pushed himself in overdrive?
He gotta come back.
He gonna come back. He has to. Now.
Can't go out like that, huh?
Bro,
He's always been
Bro,
raw,
he
like-
went to talk to the peoples. He's his brain about to come back on some diabolical shit.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
That was gonna be a good battle too. That's what's crazy.
Rex has been known. Like he's not disrespectful, like Arsenal type disrespectful, but he'll pop it. He's not afraid to like cross lines, even though most of Rex's bars are on some like just regular New York mixtape type shit. He'll get personal, and he definitely pop his shit. So, and he's already I don't think he's taking it like personally. People at bars, he knows the culture. He knows how it be. You feel me? Harlem's the most.
I think he lost the passion a little bit. If Rex got to get back in that NH bag, that Rex versus NH is unbeatable.
Great
Rex
reference.
get back in that NH battle bag, it's a wrap, nigga. That Uncasa bag, it's over for niggas.
He
But
did
this
really
shit he
good.
been doing lately, it's
Nah,
like,
he
nah,
did
that's
really
not
good.
it.
He did
All
good
that 12-12 skinny
Nah, he
shit.
crucified me.
Nah.
My boy,
That's
man,
on
he
the
been going
game.
crazy, man. Get better, man.
He did good against
Nah,
Big K.
that's facts. Bleeding Rex, yeah.
He cooking it.
He's not
Cuz,
like,
listen, Rex is a legend.
Nah, we know
bro.
Rex been in the
I
game
grew up
a
watching
long
that
time.
nigga. I hate to see Cuz like this. That's
Yeah.
what I'm telling you.
That's why I didn't even
Lose some
recognize Cub. I'm like, damn, this nigga almost 300-400 pounds.
God,
Like,
Keep
Rex
a fresh
like,
cut, nigga. You in New
Rex
York.
was a
Y'all
little
got some of the
skinny
best
nigga.
barbers, nigga. Y'all got them Dominican barbers.
Nah,
they hit you with the
okay.
razor, nigga.
I
Get your
think
shit
it
right.
was being on that stage, and a lot of what I'm hearing a lot is there's a lot of smoke in that room, and I think that people need to be more respectful at battle events of smoking, not just like cigarettes, but weed, whatever you feel me.
I don't think it's about
That
the
ain't never
smoking.
been
That was part of it for
It's
sure.
for sure about his diet.
Smoke that
It's
gas.
for sure about his diet. Could be from lack of sleep. He probably drinking too much. He just got a lot going on.
This nigga, nah, you
Cuz
got
something blame
everybody,
smoke, yeah.
everybody blowing his room. You
On
know,
the
Nah,
his
but
lungs
this is
fucked
not.
up.
They
look,
smoke at
this has
every
been-
battle event.
Yeah,
But this
nah,
has been an
Nah,
epidemic in battle rap.
weed actually
This-
is good for people that have seizures because
It-
it slows down like the electrical shocks that go through the brain.
But there's been an ongoing problem in battle rap, and there's been multiple rappers complaining about like, hey, can y'all like chill with the smoking or at least like around the circle because they're trying.
Now they getting contact high, fucking them niggas up.
Yeah,
Beyond that,
they
you
don't
have to-
remember they bars.
Yeah, that's why them niggas in there choking.
Beyond that, you gotta like
They blaming it on the
you have
weed
to
and shit.
use so much lung capacity that requires a lot of endurance
Nah, I
to
agree.
project at such a high level to a room with thousands of people in it, bro.
Well, that's on the people
That's
throwing
the
the
event.
events
They
to
shouldn't
shut
even be
that
letting
down.
nobody
for sure.
smoking them
Or just,
motherfuckers.
yeah, one of them ones that got the good filters that kind of, air the room out like. You
Right.
know
Cause
what
I ain't
I'm
gonna
saying?
lie, I've been to hella events. I was at Summer Madness too. I was at the Drake card.
Wait, you were
I
at
went-
SM2?
I was at SM2.
So
I
you
flew
saw
to
it.
New York in 2012. I saw when Loaded Lux made
You
the
gonna
comeback.
get this work. You
and
were
so
there.
I was there in the crowd. You can see me in the footage.
That's amazing.
Like I really
You
do
was
this battle
there,
rap
Les?
shit.
Nah, I wasn't.
That's like, damn, I should have been at
Nigga,
that.
I
was on
You're
tour.
first
I
friend.
wasn't
I was
I
there
seen
when
that
Diddy
one,
was
though.
in the
He
balcony,
was
nigga,
yeah.
saying bet the
Yeah,
10K
yeah.
and Busta Rhymes was hanging
Yeah.
over and Lloyd Banks popped. Like I was there, nigga. I
You
seen
saw
all that
Mook
shit.
versus Iron Solomon.
I saw
throw the
Mook versus
Skittles
Iron
at him?
Solomon.
Yeah,
Nigga,
yeah.
half the crowd left. I was standing up over 16. I'm like, my ankles was swollen. Because you got to realize we showed up to the event 4-5 hours early. The line wrapped around 8 New York blocks.
Yeah.
On the set. So you standing up 4 hours before you even get in.
That's the
Then,
type of
but
shit I need to
and
do.
this before
This
Smack.
battle rap shit.
Bro,
real.
on the Dead
Battle
Homies,
rap
it's
be
like
cracking.
an hour or two between each battle. They looking for the battle rappers. You like, cuh. By the Mook second round, I was sitting on the ground watching the battle, sitting on the ground. I couldn't even stand physically.
Yeah.
That standing that long.
And plus, that battle was like super underwhelming. Regardless, like people hated that battle.
Yeah, cause you expecting Mook, that nigga, that
Mook got to
Mook.
Mook got to get in that Serious Jones bag. That's what he got to get.
Dot on his head, dot on his arm, dot on his. He
Let
got to
me
get
ask
back
y'all,
in that bag.
would y'all be interested in watching another disaster battle? Would y'all see it? Would y'all?
I
watch
would.
it?
Battle who?
Versus who?
Okay.
Like Mook or Lux? Would you watch
I ain't
that?
watched battle
Nah,
rap in
he
a
no
long
disaster
time.
got to battle one of them abstract rappers. He get cooked by the street rappers. It's like him and the street rappers don't mix. He got to battle one of them abstract rappers.
Interesting.
Like who one of the hottest
I'm
type of
asking
UK
because
niggas?
I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm actually next time I get one of these, you feel me? People with a baggy on it to drop on the culture. I'm finna
And put something together.
What need to happen is him and Math need to just go ahead and just get that out the way and get back in there and just
battle and fade.
Yeah, battle, fade, line it up before the battle, and then go battle, or battle, then go line it up. But either way, that's probably the biggest bag he can get is him and Math. Math podcast fell off. He having money problems. He might want to jump in there and do that.
1,000%.
And he said he want to get back battle rap. Yeah, quick little battle.
That would be the most exciting thing.
Especially if he could.
Right.
Right, because the storyline is already there. Are they going to fight? Are they going to crash out? They're going to get through the battle.
Fight is crazy.
On the set.
Nah, that's how them niggas be talking.
He fired on him.
He fired on Matt at the battle.
Fired on him.
Hell no.
10 years ago, right in front of me.
There's
Bro,
battle
wait a
rap
second.
lore.
How do you
Crazy.
Can they get the fade out the way before the battle? Like
11 years ago to the day, fool. 11 years ago to the day type shit, bro. I swear to God.
It was today?
June 27th.
That's crazy.
See? That
Damn.
It was in the universe. I just downloaded that.
Fired on is
Hey, so when that
crazy.
battle set up, I need some percentages because I threw that back out there.
Yeah, you definitely.
And I want to come host it on the set.
I was going to say, you definitely.
23rd Street, Cub Our Way. We coming to host that.
A part of that whole situation. Let's read these super chits and IAs and see what the people are talking about. A lot of new members: Dane Christopher, Troy Wells Jr., Fuck Off Zach, Rasan Harris, Marcelano Wilson, TK, Willis Ashton, Robert Hawthorne, IT, White Napkin Club, Trippy, Thomas Davidson, Elmer, Duvois ED, MacTail 97, Sauce 13 again, Sauce 13 twice. I said that one. MMM, Honcho in the Mix. And then we got our super chats. This dude Smack said
They came out cooking
Your opinions is trash. We got 21K subs. Y'all come to No Jumper to try and get
Look,
motion.
they went to the
WC
page.
Team L Viral Gaze.
Viral Way, no way.
Stoic said, man, hell nah. J-Bo lit. Ralphie lit. Blackboy Max got more motion than any other rapper as a streamer, rapper, producer. Viral Way delusional. Kevin Hart bump his KRS-One in the old folks home. No one cares about his opinion on music, and he's still dressed like he's driving Karma codes. Or Karma Loop still. J-Bo clears. Forza No Prep Nation, who became a 2-month member, said Viral out of touch with what's going on in California right now. J-Bo is the one out here. You need to get your ear to the street. Stoic said, Viral Way, your views on your podcast in the dirt. This is why everybody needs a microphone. Not everybody needs a microphone. Ralphie, LA rap legend, is still sliding. You're a failed podcaster. Stoic, once again, Viral can't go viral if their lives depended on it. You're annoying. Bucci better. Lush better. Stink team still lit.
Niggas mad as hell. Hey, when I tell you the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. I love the hate. The hate is the new love. Keep it coming.
Kid Murray, the crazy thing, Lush was winning until the math kicked in. The crazy thing, Lush was winning until the math kicked in. All right.
Yeah, you got cooked right there.
Blanche from the Bay. Well, it was a good run viral. Later, buddy. Pow, right in the kisser. Draco voice on that.
I don't even know what that means. You one of them bitch ass niggas in the Reddit hating huh?
I thought he was talking about Family Guy.
Stoic with the $5. Please, no more Viral Way on here. I'm going to cancel my membership if this shock jock is here ananymore. W Lush, W Ralphie, W Evil, Josh, you chocolate drops.
This nigga's going crazy.
Shock these nuts, nigga.
Nigga was going crazy.
Stoic $5 chocolate. You've been officially vanished. You must fade for extra for a chance of coming back. All right. King Joffrey said, I love the ruler, but Lush, you've been exaggerating on the influence on GNX. There might have been a couple verses on that whole album where he got into Draco-esque pocket. Not the whole album. That's not true, brother.
Well, yeah, not the SZA song.
Yeah, I would say 70. I would say 70% of his cadences, vibrations, delivery, and lyric choices and references were direct influences from the ruler. Real Oppas with $5. Ralphie jealous of Kendrick. Oh, come on, bro. $5 from Blanche. Ashton Hall did his morning routine, and then everyone copied. Draco had a unique flow. And people copy. That's just the industry. Okay, you feel me? $10 for Ozzy. Viral Way 0 and 3. You can't win a discussion by our talking over talking. I think you meant people and giving hypothetical opinions. You have to win on facts. $5. You can't pay homage for somebody. What is y'all talking about? If Kendrick didn't do it, you can't say he did because you know where it came. He got to do it. Agreed. XX. Lush, a whole white man saying the N-word. Don't pick and choose Viral. Last time he asked about it, He's still using the word. He gets checked by Zero Man. I mean, I'm not saying it to him. That's what I said. I'm not going to say it to Viral Way because he doesn't like it to be said.
The whole white man is crazy.
I'm not trying to like.
The whole white man is crazy because I thought Lush was Mexican.
I'm
Yeah,
Mexican.
he white, he
I'm Mexican and black. All right, first street.
But you Southsider, right?
Yeah, Mexican and black. You feel me? First street.
That was a crazy way to
for
answer
2
that.
months.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, I'm canceling my
Yeah, I'm a
channel
Southside
membership if I
Mexican
hear
and
one
black.
more motherfucking
Crazy, yeah.
N-word conversation, any no jumper content. Move the fuck on already. Damn, I'll be honest, the society does not agree with you, so we're gonna keep talking about it as long as society is. Stona, thank you for a membership. $5. Can y'all please stop with the N-word argument content? That shit is so lame, and it's an everyday thing now. Move the fuck on, bro, for real. Apparently, some people disagree. Did we skip another one or not? The one above that, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we ain't reading that bullshit.
Joe Mac, Viral, I love seeing you on No Jumper Pod, but you got to chill on the over talking. The viewers are tired of hearing you fighting for a mic every topic. Lush and Mailman P got love for real N words, not viral ways. Hey, Mailman the P. All right. Sneezes. Code switching is a life skill very few have mastered. W viral way. Okay.
All I'm saying.
Code switching is a good thing. I agree. The King Ming or King Midas?
Whoa.
I don't know. I can only see King.
No Diddy, bro.
Yeah. The conversation longer than Flacco's no Diddy ass crack. Stoic with $5. You came in and started dissing how a man is carrying his brother's legacy. You're simply unlikable. R.I.P. Draco. Sorry for your loss, Ralphie. Viral way. Goodbye.
I didn't diss how he's carrying his legacy. I don't even
Drop
know what that
the
means.
G. Said tons of memes made about Dan Schneider from Nickelodeon. The white community condemned his nasty behavior. Glacier don't know what he talking about. Lush one up. I agree.
That's cap.
They never condemned him.
Cap.
Lush one up.
They never condemned
What white
him.
platform condemned him publicly? That's cap.
No,
HBO when they made the documentary.
What white platform condemned him publicly?
Look.
What major white platform? Name it.
What's the name? Major white platform?
Yes.
Fox News.
They did not condemn him.
CNN.
Bro,
They reported what
they
happened.
got something on Diddy. They got something on Diddy new Netflix every other day.
Every other day.
I agree with you.
Where's that?
that's crazy.
HBO had the
Look,
documentary about it.
I agree with you guys that black people are disproportionately hated on in the situations, but to act like Woody Allen, Roman Polanski, all these white fools that were doing fuck shit got a pass. No.
They did get a pass.
Bro, no one ever canceled
nobody
Elvis.
ever.
That's all I'm about to say right there. Y'all still praising Elvis to this day.
It would have to be a retroactive.
I mean, some people still praising R. Kelly.
Yes, they are. And guess
like
what?
They said the grill. They said the grill going to see him every week. So was he really what y'all saying he was?
I still got "Move Your Body Like a Snake" in my fucking playlist to this day.
And they killed R. Kelly. Had that nigga crying on camera.
So R. Kelly don't got bangers,
But the
We know
fans
of course
that
he do.
fuck with him.
What I'm saying is y'all brush y'all dirt under the rug. Y'all media, y'all stars don't even talk about it. The only time it get talked about is from low-level podcasters or other communities. But the white community does not crucify their own when things happen. They don't even speak on it.
I think we should,
Which is a
we
fact.
should be more crucifix. I agree, though. We should get on more helmets of anyone that does weird shit. So, regardless of race, you ain't get that shit. You feel me?
Okay, I agree with that.
That's how
I
it
agree
should
with
be,
that.
but it
that
ain't
was the
that.
first W you got today. Shout out to
that's how it
Lex.
should be. But it ain't
a
gonna be
broken
that
clock
way.
is right twice a day. You feel me? With that being said, Planet W said Lush is a true fashion icon. Viral way dudes too intelligent and logical. Where the crackheads at? Free break, free C-Mac.
Where the crackheads at? It's crazy work.
Hey, the fact that your fans hate Logic is crazy.
WTC7 Memoria Mailman P 10-minute freestyle Black Pill Maxing. Okay, I'm low-key down for it.
Mailman the
He really got a 10-minute freestyle.
For sure. If he said it, he got it.
Tim, he's like game 300 bars, but it's like 1,000 bars.
If he
You feel
said
me?
it, he
Like, yeah.
got it.
Okay. Ralphie and Draco look like the same person. I agree. They definitely take after each other. That's why they're what? Brothers, motherfucker. What do you expect? All right. When Viral Way said, mention and follow women, Lush knew we couldn't call him an incel or a misogynist, so we got quiet. I mean, it is. Look.
No, he
Hold
didn't
on.
say couldn't follow what he said. Nigga,
No.
he's a bitch.
Nah. Look.
They said, let's know you'll go home and get squabbled in.
No.
He called nigga whole bitch.
No.
Damn, shit,
Hold
I
on.
might be
Hold on. No, those are some very. He's right. He's right, but not for why you guys think he's right. He's right because Viral Way actually probably has got pussy for most of his life. Most people that have that red pill type rhetoric are fucking incels, are misogynists,
That ain't
and
true.
are lame. And actually, no, I do think that Viral Way is a misogynist, but I don't think to necessarily.
Do you know what misogyny means?
It means prejudice against
It
women,
means you hate women.
hateful against women.
I don't hate women. I'm not prejudiced against women. I just speak facts. Women
think
were
there's
created
misogynistic
to follow men. It's not misogynistic to say that. Women themselves will tell you they want to follow men. If you get with a woman and she has to make all the decisions, she's leaving your ass. Women don't even know what they want for lunch. They gonna ask you, "What we eating, babe? What am I cooking tonight?"
And you
How is that misogynistic?
No, look, I give a little bit more of a pass of the black fools I know that have this ideology, because when it comes down to the quote unquote attempted emasculation of the black man and blah 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 blah, that's been systemically done since the 1800s. So with that being said, but I still do think that's hella misogyny and hella old
what is
school
misogynistic
played out
about it?
ideology.
What's played out about it? What is played out about it? If your wife had the option to go work for the man and be in traffic for 8 hours a day and follow orders and got to ask to take time off, got to ask to go take a shit, or sit at home while you go make the money.
No, of course sit in the house.
What you think she gonna do?
Of course, stay at
So
home.
how is that misogynistic? She wants to follow you.
No,
she doesn't want to lead you.
There's so many.
So if a woman is out getting money all day, you wouldn't want to sit at home. She bringing you all the money.
No, I'm a man. I'll be worthless if I'm sitting at home all day.
Shit, I'll be handling
Listen, any
you
man
better have a job.
Man, you better be doing
any
something.
man depending on his survival.
No, it's not depending on the survival.
For a woman, it's not a man.
1,000. But if you don't bring your 50% energy, 50 times 0 is 0.
Yeah.
All I'm saying
You're not
is,
about to bring me down with you, bitch. Like it don't
What
work.
grown
It's not
man
my
wants to
job
sit
to
home?
support another grown person, though.
So
at the end
you
of
gotta
the
no,
day.
it's not. But it's your job
She gotta
to provide
survive
for
too.
you. It's your job to provide for your
my
But
family.
this ain't gonna be
Make sure
anybody.
everybody's
This
straight.
ain't gonna be
Your
anybody.
wife-
This gonna be somebody you putting in the wife position.
Exactly.
Oh,
Not
you
just
know,
any
you
female
gotta
on the
meet
street.
the whole
The mother of
You
your
do, but if
kids,
you got
your
it,
wife.
you think you
If I got it,
expecting that?
I got it, bitch. Like you ain't got it.
On the
Like,
dead
don't
homies.
start thinking about my
So if
shit.
you got
Like,
kids, if you got, so if you
that's
got,
the one that's gonna take
nah,
your
it's
money.
not
Don't
that
start
though.
thinking about my
I'm
shit.
just saying though. But if nigga choosing it right and you got kids and all this shit with her, you wouldn't rather her you wouldn't rather her bring up being at home, bringing up your kids and your family right instead of sending your kids to a damn daycare and stuff
that's
like
different,
that.
But that's setting yourself up for devastation if you don't plan on being with this person your whole life.
That's why you're not just talking about anybody
But
though.
yeah,
You don't know
you
what's gonna be
you
with
don't
your
know
life
what goes
forever.
on. Now,
We talk about that
now you gotta
person.
hear me out. That shit don't last forever, bro.
You know why?
Nothing lasts forever.
You setting her up to depend on you, bro. You setting her up to everything you do and everything you provide. You provide all this, you provide that. And the moment you say, well, I can't deal with you no more, I'm gone. Who the fuck, what's she gonna do?
Why would a
And you
woman
got
be with a
kids,
man
you
she
got
can't?
kids,
so you gotta have something.
But
Why
at the same time, you still using her in a way that you need to utilize her. She's still gonna have to earn her keep.
No, but you gotta have some type of emotion.
But you're still putting her. You might have to. You might be a businessman that got things that need to be done that only she could do, and she's still useful in those areas. That don't mean she just at the house
All
just
right,
on the
but
couch.
so, like I said, when you done with her and you just like, fuck, I'm done. Like.
So y'all paying
now
for
what?
all the nails and the purses and all the shit.
That's not
If you, and what I'm
No,
saying
but-
is, if you're
but
the
if she's sitting
breadwinner,
at home, she's not getting no money.
no, this is the perfect scenario. We know we live in a 2-income society now. The cost of living is way too high. You got to have both people working. What I'm saying is, best case scenario, if possible, any man would want his woman at home, taking care of home.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
ideal,
You don't want
for
your
sure.
girl going to stress
For sure.
out, getting tore down, dealing with the same type of issues you're dealing with in the workforce when she could be at home handling business for you when you come home.
And raising your children.
And raising your children.
feel me?
Because
Like,
if you're gone and
but
your
like
wife
I
is
said,
gone,
nothing lasts
who's
forever.
raising your kids?
Now let's just say you get tired of that situation, arguing and screaming and hollering, and it's just, shit. Everything ain't perfect. Everything ain't just roses and petals and shit. Nigga.
let's say you got
And you get on.
let's
Now she left with all.
She
that
has to
right
be-
there.
she-
But do you know what's
develop some
causing that
skills in life,
situation?
too.
She's
But
still
what if she
stressed out
don't?
from work.
That's what it
She's
is.
still stressed out from the 2 hours of traffic she had to sit through on the way home from work, and she just got yelled out from her boss from doing her job wrong, or from something somebody else did, but she get the blame. Now she got to come home, put a smile on, and be happy wife and happy mother. Eliminate all that stress, and you're gonna see a different outcome.
Viral, do you feel like
I'm
a
already
woman
getting money? Why I gotta be worried about all that? That was your day today. All right, my day I had to go fight gorillas and,
I agree.
and monsters and go to kick down doors. And
For sure.
Like, you get what I'm saying? That day sounded like some nice shit.
and
That
what
was
about-
cool.
but what about
I agree with it.
But what about
But they built different. They're not built to handle that like us.
But pregnancy is like, we're not built to handle pregnancy, right? You feel
Exactly.
me? Like, and the amount of strength that requires should not be undermined. So W women for that.
What?
You're a misogynist. You feel me?
You a simp.
Yeah, he just want to argue that. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Les is a simp.
This is why you
all the pussy falling in my lap with that one.
Look, Les is a simp. That's
when you
all it
develop
is.
that, when you
No,
develop
no.
that mindset, that's how them things end up coming. Like you said, those arguments, them squabbles, and now the woman trying to beat your ass because now she trying to be the position you in.
Trying to be the boss.
Yes,
Because she feel like if I'm going to work, you can't tell me what to do. I'm doing the same thing
you
you're
do all
doing.
the shit. I
For
stop
sure.
doing it.
Right.
Like, bitch, well, you know you got to do it. I got to get this money.
But
If
like you
don't do
said,
it, I ain't gonna get
practically
no
we
money.
live in a society, especially in Los Angeles County, that's you need to have it to.
But let's just say you was rich. Would you rather your woman working or
No,
not?
of course, I agree with you guys. Of course, we want her at home.
But see, we don't want all
Fuck it.
these normal fucking civilians thinking they rich and I want my woman at home. Bitch, you working hard as hell every day. Like,
They know they can't
Right.
afford that.
You know
Nah,
what
we
I'm
know.
saying? Like,
We know in reality that's not the case.
I agree
But
with
when
like-
you say that, you got niggas
Look, the
thinking
whole
they
Kevin,
rich. Like,
Kevin
Right.
Samuel
Jeff
was on
Bezos'
point when he was
ex-wife
putting
built
when
Amazon
he was
with
giving
him.
chicks
Yeah,
reality
probably.
checks,
Hell
right,
nah.
and letting
And
them know
then
what their
she
value
got all the
was.
money.
But
Oh, yeah,
us
she
as
got all the
men,
money.
we have to raise our
You shouldn't have
value too
married
to
that
even
bitch.
be strong for a bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but what I'm saying is, as a
They
man,
get for that.
Facts. Yeah, nah, facts.
you would get demonized for holding women accountable the same way we hold a man accountable. We gonna hold men accountable. The world holds us accountable. It ain't no outs. But if you hold a woman accountable, now you misogynistic. How? Why?
No, they suck at taking responsibility too. I'll give it to you. Trust me, I know.
That's
Trust
all I'm
me.
saying. All we doing is holding that
Especially-
accountability equally. You want equality, right? The world gonna hold me accountable for my fuck ups. So when I'm holding you accountable, don't say I'm misogynistic. I'm giving you the equality that you want.
Not a bad argument. Regardless, you feel me?
W
You got-
Bar in the chat. That's all I'm
Hey,
saying.
all I know is you don't make the pussy as dry as Brandon does. Because, like I said, no one makes the pussy drier than Brandon.
You know, you
this type of talk.
that
You're
nigga
flirting with that ideology.
The Brandon hate is real. Cuz
Nah,
really
I
got
love
smoke.
the real
for sure
in
got
reality,
beat.
I really fuck with Brandon.
Yeah,
Like, he
I for
sucks.
sure get
He
no
sucks.
problem getting the pussy wet. That ain't even a question.
With that being said, any final super chats? We've been live for damn near 2.5 of them things. This has been my favorite pod all week.
Talk about it.
Pop some fly shit.
We was really popping it, and obviously it's always great with Ralphie and Evil. But I think you guys added some sriracha for real. Lucy with the $5 in Brandon's logic. Why aren't Mexicans killing ICE agents? Is the same logic as why did slaves kill their soldiers?
Oh, hell no.
Hold on, what they say?
In Brandon's logic,
Hey, first of all, slaves did kill slave masters. A lot of them. They had slave rebellions. They just don't tell you that in the history books.
What do you
Look it
think
up.
Nat Turner and them?
What do you think Nat Turner? They boiled them, they ate them, they skinned them, they wore them as boots.
Lucy, this
They
is a bad
made
argument.
pillows out of them.
Yeah,
Like,
that
bro,
was-
what are you
that was
talking about?
crazy.
Look up
Lucy-
Nat Turner, bro.
Like I'm sorry.
Fuck, he did all that.
On the set, they ate that nigga.
They was doing
cut his
all
dick
that.
and his balls off.
No,
They
Spence
was
on me,
boiling.
how
They
that
was
not
boiling
it.
niggas and making niggas eat the motherfuckers that they boiling. And then a pregnant woman, they cutting the stomach open, snatching the babies out, stomping on the babies
Yeah, they was demons.
like a motherfucker.
It was loads of slave rebellions all throughout the South, bro. Look it up.
So essentially, that point is
Yeah, his point is mute.
It didn't make no
But see,
sense.
they don't study, they don't research. People just make baseless claims without having the information.
Yeah,
This is why we got to give it to them.
I'm sorry,
and
Lucy.
then that's when all that other context comes
they
in.
was
When
going
you know,
crazy.
nah, but look,
that's so
not just them, but when you know what they was doing to your people, then all that other context comes in of why you shouldn't allow certain things to go on today.
Yeah,
From the shit all they went through. But it is what it is. Like you said, we're in 2025.
Yeah.
It's a trend now.
Lucy, you just
that's
said
the
black
Martin
and brown
Luther King
relationships
fight
back
for.
7
On the
years.
set.
But like you said, that's why Malcolm had to squabble
Yeah,
back.
that's why Malcolm had to
Yeah,
sock
on
a
the
couple
set.
niggas up.
But
like,
it's crazy though, because even they had niggas to where a point where it's like, if they wanted to rebel and the niggas that didn't rebel, they killed them.
Yeah,
Like
type
y'all
shit.
the weaklings, nigga. Like
Yeah, gotta get out the
y'all
way.
ain't tired of this shit.
Y'all pushing a different message, nigga. We ain't on that no more.
Facts. Yeah, that shit crazy.
Okay, so the final whoopty wop says
What's up with the music?
What's up with the music stream? Is it going down later or not? Or nah? But I'm gonna do a music stream in my crib in a few hours. So log in with me. You feel me? I'm pretty sure Ralphie will be going live later.
I'm gonna be live later and shit, popping some flies.
You guys gonna be live later too?
Yeah, we're gonna be live later. We're gonna talk some shit.
You can log in with all three of us, all three of our channels later on.
Man,
you feel me?
And then right now, pull up at Chief and Heavily, man. We're finna go to this pop up, man.
Ooh, Chief and pop up. How long? When that till?
Whenever we feel like
type shit.
Yeah, y'all pull up, go support, girl. Whenever the homie feel like it, fuck it.
With that being said, we appreciate it. Shouts to Nathan, Steven, and Josh for holding it down on the boards, and we'll be back on Monday. There's been another week, and I could say it was an incident-free Friday and no